Hello, everyone. Wahoo. We're back doing more
Hello,
Cain.
everyone.
Cain Arc 2, Episode 9.
Yes.
Whoa.
Shen's famous catchphrase, Awoog.
That is my
yeah.
my famous catchphrase is Wahoo, as they say in the industry.
We've
Wahoo.
we've actually recorded 8 other episodes of Arc 2. We just didn't post them because why not?
Actually, no, I'm stupid. This would be episode 5. God, I'm stupid. I said episode 9 because I'm dumb. I was thinking of Toads. I was including Toads. Yeah, this is episode 5. Oh man, I gotta change the stream title and shit. Oh man.
Did you fuck up the stream title?
Yeah, it's episode 9.
Shen dropped all of his spaghetti.
Wait, Shen,
my
to be
spaghetti!
All the balls.
fair, I mean, Shen, to be fair,
Damn.
you could just keep episode 9, and I'll just put mine on episode
No.
10, and just alternate it that way.
No, because that's confusing.
I mean, since your series are supposed to be connected in the end, that's how it should have been from the
Yeah,
beginning.
that's
but
what
since
it
we
works that way
haven't-
anyway.
since
Because
you haven't
link
done
each other's
that
fucking
yet.
channels.
Because it goes 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, the issues that being really confusing, and also, like, they aren't really connected. Like, it's the same location and generally same time frames, and stuff that happens in one side will affect the other side, but, like, you know. But yeah, we getting the second arc. Last arc, everyone died. Not everyone died.
Got it.
Most of the people died.
Both Raven and Zack lived, barely.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, Doc and Creel
Hey, I
walked away from the
flourished.
adventure, and they did great.
The Doctor lives.
For
I
now.
was the first to die.
Yeah.
I was the second. I didn't pass the last check to let me live.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, Shen. This is Shen.
They
this is
genuinely
fucked
failed the
up.
last conditioning
Why?
check for the laser.
Shen, this is the hindsight's 2020. This is really fucked up. In the horror movie anthology that is Cain, why was the black guy the first to die?
And the second one was the gay guy. Don't worry about it.
Two straight white men are the only ones to live.
Through the power of having a car.
The one I made.
You didn't make the car, you stole it, canonically, because it came from somewhere else.
Oh, you know what? I brought the
It's-
car.
it's
Better way to
close
put it.
enough.
I brought the car.
It's close.
I'm close.
But yeah, time to start the intro,
We're
setting
close.
the scene. Setting the scene.
Uh,
The year is 1966. The Vietnam War has been going on for
year.
several
Love
years
this
at this point. John F. Kennedy has been assassinated. That's a huge problem. It's the middle of the Cold War. Or an organization has been arranged after the moon landing, and they found something on the moon. This organization is known as Cain. They protect the regular people, every American man, woman, and child from the supernatural things that come across from us from the darkest parts of men's mind. There's great power in this organization. There's also great evil. You are a part of both. You're a squad of exorcists, the name for people with special psychic abilities, sent out to hunt other people with psychic abilities, not controlled by governments or creeds or any other group. Some of them are communists, some of them are fascists, some of them are the goddamn gays. You're going after them, and you are cleaning up problems. You are the cherubim. We open on a parking lot outside of a dentist office. There's 4 individuals in a car. Who are these 4 people? Who is in shotgun? Who's in front? Who's in shotgun? What kind of car are they driving?
I'm driving. I need to find a car.
Shotgun.
I call seat of the car. That is definitely in the front left.
Driver's
Because we're in
seat.
America, yes.
Yep, driver's seat.
My character goes by the name Adonis.
Whoa.
Damn.
He's kind of funny. That is all. That is all. He has a funny little orange bandana. He wears. Fuck, I forgot his description.
Yeah.
Hold on, I wrote it somewhere probably.
You said it was like orange bandana, funny trench coat, funny hat.
Wait. No, he's wearing the equivalent to a brown future trunks jean jacket.
Brown jean jacket. Khakis.
Oh.
It's khaki.
Oh god, khakis. He's wearing khakis.
Jacket.
He's essentially wearing a khaki jacket and not. I was gonna say plaid. I'm like, that's not the right word. He's wearing like a very clean cut uniform underneath.
You alright?
Very clean boy.
The reason you're in this parking lot is because this is part of a operation going on currently from Cain. You're sent out to clean up an exorcist, one who used to work for Cain but currently has turned traitor. He works for a different organization. He's referred to as Elephant Thing.
Love that for him.
His current day cover is operating as a practicing dentist. You see, he was doing tax fraud, and the IRS has caught him. You see in the parking lot alongside your car is a armored vehicle that appears to be with the police, an actual like police car, like standard issue police car, and a civilian car in the parking lot. Your job is to go in there, one, get the IRS off of this guy's back, and then take care of him. Take care of Media Thing and burn down the locate and burn down any evidence you find. Destroy it. You can't let the general public know about what he has done. Who else in this car? Zach, would you wish to go first?
Yeah, shotgun.
Yep.
I don't know why my brain thought no one fucking responds. Just like no one says
It's
anything.
Adonis' cool adventure where he fights Elephant Thing.
Yeah, there is nobody else in this car.
Dang.
In the second
it's
car,
just
everyone else. It's everyone else is in the second car.
The doc is just in his head, guys.
Yeah.
All it is.
But yeah, Zach, who are
Just a
you and
little
what are you
crazy.
doing? Establish it, boy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Roll 20 is spazzing out right now.
Dang.
Damn.
I legitimately just waited like 3 full minutes for it to load.
Moving on. Box, who are you playing?
So the people in the back.
In the backseat of the car.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm playing the man behind the slaughter. No, I'm playing Lucian Voss, a nicely dressed man wearing a nice suit with a tailcoat.
What color is
a
the
bowler
suit?
hat. It is definitely purple.
Whoa.
Is there do you go by another name? One of which is a pimp named Slickback, perchance?
God.
That or William Afton, but no.
He really is Purple Man.
He's purple guy.
Purple guy.
So purple.
Yeah, but you see, he's chilling out. He's trying it. He has 1 foot God, who's driving it? Toad's driving again.
Yeah.
Putting it on the fucking chair.
Yeah, he's putting it on your chair. He's putting his foot on your chair.
That's so fucked up and rude. He's a crude dude. Alright, and who is sitting next to him on the other side of the car?
Or right next to him, like a freak.
That'll be me. My character's name is Randall Holton.
Raven.
But he goes by
Buddy.
What? Yeah.
Okay, Raven
Zach?
doesn't exist anymore.
Zach, he's good on red. Why can't you hear him?
Yeah, skill
You have me muted, buddy?
because you muted him.
Dumbass.
I forgot I had him
fucking
muted just
asshole.
last time he was in my room.
Stupid
That's
asshole.
so fucking funny. You're like, Raven?
God.
Raven?
Why are you talking in the middle of me saying words?
Yeah.
Yeah, Raven just doesn't exist.
Yeah, this is a
No,
real
because
shit. Are you just talking to
you
yourself?
had me too.
No, you're just an asshole, Cider.
Because like everybody else was being quiet until Toad said something, so I thought nobody could hear me.
No, we can hear you.
I thought Zach was just being a fucking asshole.
No.
Yeah, Raven, how do you establish Randall Holton?
Randall Holton often goes by Randy. At first, he wanted to. The idea for him was that when he developed his powers, it happened through loss, but he didn't know what to do with his powers, so he attempted to become a hero, which does not work. So then he became a police officer, and that didn't work either. And then by the time
And the government bag.
and then by then being in the being a member, technically like a government official, he was
Cain
picked
back,
up a lot faster by Cain, and then he was taken in by Cain. So now he's getting to do what he wanted to do ultimately in the end, which is protect people with his powers.
Yeah, you could say that.
He's about 6 foot, blonde hair, short, blue eyes.
You alright? And finally, who's in the front shotgun? Finally, Zach. There, about your like 9
now that
minutes.
Roll20's finally stopped dying. It's Doc. For anyone watching,
From
it's
before,
Peter
you know
Capaldi.
Doc. Oh, Peter Goldbeck.
Yeah. This one
This one's in the
for
60s.
anyone. Yeah, for anyone watching, in case I haven't, because I genuinely can't remember if I've been updating the appearances. The one from the first one was David Tennant. The one in Toads currently is Matt Smith. This one is Peter Capaldi.
All right.
Oh, good. You're old and cranky.
I am. I'm old and angry all the time.
You all right?
And I'll
Even
give a
Snickers
really
bar
cool
can't help
speech
you.
about war later.
I'm reminded that you don't
Will you
carry
now?
out over traits, Rinder. These are new guys.
I know.
You might give a
No.
speech about war.
No, he's. I mean, it's fitting considering it's Vietnam.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Fair.
I'm talking about Peter Capaldi's famous war speech.
Yeah, and also you could talk about Nom.
Yeah, I can talk about Nam.
Yeah,
I
you guys
think
are currently
it's a
in the parking lot outside of this dentist. You gotta go in there. Reminder, you guys are technically government funded, but you don't work with the police, you don't work with the IRS, you don't work with any of the major organizations. They will not immediately you cooperate. You gotta do something about that. You gotta go in there, you gotta deal with the exorcist, you gotta deal with all of his evidence, and you gotta make it not look suspicious. Mission start. Oh yeah, and the current day is October 18th.
Oh, wait, real quick. Why don't we go over everybody's powers too,
Yep,
so we know who our teammates are?
Yep, Parasite.
Randy is a temperance user.
All right.
He's got the blasphemy severance for attacking, and he's also got what's the name of the other
tension. Not temperance. Tension.
Tension. Yep, sorry. He's got severance and Aegis.
Yep. And
able to attack and defend.
Yep. We'll say and also, then, you guys are not like a well organized team of like that knew each other before this. It's kind of slapdash. You guys are all kind of from different places.
No, I'm okay with that. But I kind of figured there'd still be breathing among us, you know.
You were paired up based entirely on theoretical synergy, like based on skill set entirely, not actually like if you guys like each other. Or
I kind of figured as much.
Theoretically, if you guys work together, probably good. Okay. Who wants to go next on the ability set?
So I'm.
This Doc is Gate.
Whoa.
With the sorcerer agenda.
He's Gate sorcerer. That's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, I took. Crazy, where are we at here? I took Pocket.
Yep.
I took Maze. I took Tear.
All right.
And I took Pinch.
All right. What about you, Box? What are you playing?
I'm playing Sympathy with the sorcerer agenda.
Whoa! All sorcerers. Oops! All sorcerers.
Yeah.
All sorcerers.
Yeah, it is. Oops! All sorcerers.
I mean, to be fair, sorcerer is pretty good.
Shit.
That's an agenda.
I forgot. No. My agenda is not sorcerer. Actually, mine is Guardian and Loner.
Nifty.
Oh.
Raven, I'm getting the gun. Change it now. It has to be all sorcerers. Change it now. I'm getting the gun.
It does not.
I mean, to be fair.
Did we establish that we're one level higher?
Yeah, you guys are slightly experienced as exorcists. You're a little more.
Yeah, this is the character that level. This is the character that
at a single level up. Yeah, still category 1, but you do have a level up because you didn't get literally lobotomized beforehand.
Yes.
Yep.
Such great wonders in life.
What about Toad?
Yeah.
Oh, I am playing with the Vector Blasphemy, and I am also taking the Sorcerer Agenda.
Oops, all sorcerers.
I have the Break passive, I have the Bullet Blasphemy, and I have the Finesse Blasphemy. And for the Sorcerer Agenda, I took Mimic Technique, for which I took Utility from Edit.
Nifty. So we got some boys doing stuff.
Oops, all mimics too.
Perfect technique.
My name is Rin. I made the mimic. Anyway.
I hate that you made me remember. I hate that you referenced that.
Listen. I'm referencing a reference at this point. I haven't actually seen the original video because I don't give a shit.
I don't either. I know it from a TikTok, and that is about it.
But yeah, you guys are currently waiting in the parking lot. What is the plan, if any?
The plan.
Well, yeah,
we need to get the fucking IRS off this guy first.
You need to get the IRS off this
Yeah.
guy. Then you need to either take him back into Cain or put him down, and you need
Yeah,
to actually get rid of all of his evidence, destroy his data logs or something.
Quick question.
Yep.
Where are we exactly again?
I mean to do that.
You're in the parking. Oh yeah, you are in the parking lot of a dentist office, currently on Staten Island, New York, in 1966.
Ah, that's right.
Whoa.
Because I have so much information about 1966.
Well, no, told us so much information about Staten Island.
Yeah.
I know my grandmother came over through there,
Okay,
or my great grandmother.
Right.
So, you're gonna see Adonis just like kind of physically roll the window because yes, those were that you
Yeah, you have to hand crank it.
Yeah,
Yep.
you had to roll. Yeah, no, they had hand
Roll
cranks.
that shit
He hand
down.
cranks open the window.
Whoa.
As a child,
We're not that
as
young,
a
though.
child, I loved that shit. So like when my dad lost his old car, child me was genuinely distraught because of that.
I never got to experience that, but
Dang.
Dude.
I always thought it was really cool when I see it in old films. Anyway, cool. You're gonna see him just kind of like lean out the window and just kind of like take a vague smoke, just like, and just like, yes, he doesn't. Yes, he smokes really horribly.
Gotta breathe in that smog, man.
I mean, yeah, it was the 60s. Everyone smoked badly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and he's like, you don't see him pull it out of anything. He has like a little like he has like an eyeglass case, but there's no glasses. It is just full of cigarettes, homemade rolled cigarettes.
Dang,
God.
hand-rolled.
He's like, all right. He's like, so he's like, he kind of looks back. He's like, so I got an idea. You guys
What's
wanna
on
hear
your mind?
Well, we could do a false tip.
Isn't that
Get
illegal?
the IRS to back off. No, not really.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not a false tip in the sense that it turns the IRS somewhere else, not to here. It's misleading, but in the sense that it's an accurate tip.
I mean, to be fair, like, the IRS are already in this parking lot. Like, it's probably not going to get these guys to go away, considering they'll send different agents after that location, considering.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
So these guys are here.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah, they're
car
literally in
with
the parking
agents
lot.
from the IRS trying to audit this man.
Yeah, like you've already saw two guys in eyes in like nice dress shirts walk in that are probably IRS guys.
Oh no, my one fear, the
How many
IRS.
people are here? Because it is an audit, so I don't assume there's going to be a lot.
It's what's it called? It's a police car as actual reinforcement, a large like van in the parking lot, and also a like residential car alongside your car.
Okay, so there's the car of the guy that's from the dentist or went to the dentist. There's the police and the IRS car.
Yep.
Hmm.
Seems to be the breakdown, yes.
The police, considering have like what, two officers? Considering have two officers.
Like at most, it's 5 to 6 people in this building.
Yeah, it's at least a maximum is like 6, 7 if you consider a fucking secretary.
Yep.
2 of them are gonna be fine. One of them. Okay. I'm gonna look back at everyone else and say, guys, it's like, which one of you can climb very well?
Make portals, which I can kind of use to climb. Because I
Not
just
really.
have to be able to see 2 points.
Climbing would be an athletics or
Well,
coordination, depending on how you do it.
Well, no, I suggest we cut the telephone line here.
Ooh.
That way, anyone inside can't contact anyone else outside.
Hmm.
Oh.
And I can just, and it's like, Shen, it's Staten Island. Where's the
Yeah.
nearest? Where's the nearest convenience store?
Literally
it's
across
not
the street. Literally across the street from the dentist office. You could walk there.
Cool. I know exactly what to I know exactly what to do.
You're right.
Oh god.
Well, two things. One, I actually thought. Well, I'm like, Shit. Do you got any of you guys have cash?
No.
Nope.
Right to the cash card is a
Why
script
do you-
point.
Yeah.
No, the difference is there's no such thing as a cash card in 1966.
Well, no, but like,
yeah, but it would be closest
It'd be
relevant thing,
equivalent, yeah.
obviously.
We can make a quick trip and rob a bank.
Yeah.
I have the perfect idea. I'm gonna use my one of my psyche bursts for something for utility.
Yep, that's fine.
Hold on.
What are you gonna make?
Hold on, I'm putting in the
Actually,
thingy real quick. I'm gonna psyche burst for utility,
Ooh, psychic
and the thing I'm
versatility.
taking is a checkbook.
Ooh.
No.
Considering it's 1966, a lot of people carry their checkbooks.
Yeah, a lot.
You know,
a lot
fair.
of people carry checkbooks, and a lot of places take checks.
You know, fair.
It's kind of the only secondary
Yeah.
method.
That would
Yeah,
work.
because debit cards don't technically exist. You have
Real
bank
question:
cards.
would it be a generic checkbook that like wouldn't have any name on it, or would it be like a person's checkbook that you know would work, but it would take the checkbook from that person?
I'm assuming the latter.
Because if it's the latter, that is one of the consequences. The object is missing, and somebody will come looking for it.
Yeah, that's. I would
No,
assume the
hold on.
latter.
Actually, if anything, I'm gonna ask for specifically a cash check, like a check that's made to be cashed, like straight to cash.
That will definitely take it from a person who wanted it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm sorry,
'Cause the
someone's going.
Because the
without
point of
rent
a
today.
because the point of a check of writing a check to somebody is that the person is supposed to then use that to get money. You know.
Because the thing is, if I just go for a blank checkbook, it theoretically could just come from anywhere.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, you
sounds
a-
like a
But you ask for, but yeah, you
check.
could generate an actual.
Oh wait, hold on a minute,
What?
Shen.
Yep.
I'm gonna use utility to get like $50. No, not $50. It's fucking 1960. I'm gonna get $10.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'd allow that. $10 wouldn't
Just-
go that missing.
$10 is now.
Yeah, you just manifest $10 that came from somewhere.
Actually, do you mind if I take a sin for that?
Go for it. Yeah, roll your sin dice instead of using a psyche.
Yeah. 2.
That's 2. All right.
Cool. Now I have $10. I am now going to walk into the store.
Whoa. Yeah, you walk into the convenience store. It's a 7-Eleven. You see a bored teenager clerk. He's like blonde hair, pimply kid. He's like, hey, how's it going? He's like maybe
Hello,
15,
my
16. Child labor laws weren't
Okay.
the thing.
No,
I mean, yeah.
They were, but I mean, you could work as a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
They were, but they were like.
Also, it's like the
extremely
60s.
lenient.
Like at 14, you could probably like talk to the owner and be like,
Yeah,
hey,
they're way more lax. Yeah.
They're way more lax.
14, you could buy a house for like 3 chickens.
And an
For
apple.
$100.
For $100.
$100.
Back in my day, the 1960s, I had to work a summer job at the movie theater drive-in to pay for my house. I loved that house. I spent the whole summer working for that.
Adonis.
It was a 5-bedroom house. I had 6 children. Half them died for the seventh nom.
Adonis is just gonna like get like a those like the cup holder, like the 4 cup holders for
Yep.
coffee.
Yep.
Fill that shit with as much coffee as he could, like the biggest cup of coffees he can get.
Okay, yeah,
And
4
then-
coffees will be like $1.50.
Yeah, and then he's like, great. And now he's gonna grab like at least 2 powdered donut cases from Little Debbie's.
Okay, that's another like $1.50, another $2.
An expensive store for this time.
Well, no, it's a decent amount.
Yeah,
to be
that's
fair.
reasonable.
I mean, you know what it is, Bucks. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna fact check him because it's like I'm not gonna argue for cents on the dollar.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, should I have an inflation calculator just open all the time?
No, okay.
Nah.
No, thank you.
That would be really
I'm just
sad. I
making
think
a joke.
that'd be really
No.
sad.
And I was curious. I looked it up. In New York of 1966,
Yep.
4 cups of coffee would be approximately 40 cents.
Oh,
God, yeah. God, these are just expensive coffees. Why?
oh.
I was
Me looking at my
curious.
$6 medium coffee.
We live in a hell
Yeah.
world. We live in hell society.
Ew.
What the fuck?
No, hold on. I will say, hold on. I
No
will say,
drink should
though-
be more than $1.
No, hold
I
on,
would say
granted-
generous would have said, yeah, a cup of coffee is probably like 40 cents.
Meanwhile, 4 cups of coffee is like a fucking
You know,
40 cents.
1 cup was 10 cents.
God, we need to like do something
I
about
need to
this.
strangle people. Oh, Shen, hold on. On top of alright, so 2 little Debbie powder
Yep.
donuts, 4 cups of coffee. I'm gonna grab 2 big beer cans,
Okay.
a case of beer.
Yep, a whole case of beer, 6-pack.
Yeah. And I'm gonna Shen, if you don't mind, do you mind if I look up popular cigarette brands back in 1966?
It was for sure Marlboros. Are you kidding?
Yeah, Marlboros, Newports, it's the same ones. They've
Yeah, it's the
literally
same
have not
ones.
changed.
Well, yeah, because the target audience has not aged, still like buy them. People born in the 60s are the ones who smoke.
Yeah.
Marlboro,
I'll say it's
Camels.
Camels, Lucky
Camel.
Strike, Chesterfield, and Philip Morris.
Yeah, no
Marlboro-
shit.
Yeah.
Old Gold,
Marlboro wasn't here yet,
Oh.
technically, I think.
No,
Okay.
Marlboro was there.
Marlboro's definitely
Yeah,
there.
Marlboro's been around for fucking ever.
Marlboro's been around since the fucking like 20s.
You could also get Winston,
yeah,
which
it
is
was
apparently the
introduced-
best
yeah,
selling
sorry, it was
brand
introduced in
by
24.
1966.
It could be
Yeah,
Winston's.
it was in 24. But there was an older name. Oh, Marlboro, which was like a borough.
Yeah.
Because like the Marlboro we know now came in from from 1924. It came as old as in 1885 with the old version of Marlboro.
Yep, about right.
Yeah.
It was marketed as a lady's favorite by Philip Morris and Company.
Yeah,
History
it then
lessons
became
with
the
Toad.
cowboy cigarette.
Oh wait, hold on. So it is filtered under Philip Morris. That makes more sense.
Yep.
I'm gonna buy Lucky Strikes.
Okay, you buy a pack of Lucky Strikes. And go,
2
that'll
packs
be
of Lucky
$8.46,
Strikes.
sir.
Damn.
I mean, a cigarette's a 6-pack of beer, donuts, and also coffee.
Fair enough. I'm like, can we just round it down to 8 and call it a day? I'll give you $1 as a tip.
Thank you so much, sir. That'll put down the down payment on my car.
Adonis is just like,
Like, you kidding? Tipping $1.20?
Yeah,
no,
in
not $1.20, just
1966
$1.
Well, yeah, but it was $6.84
In
and rounded to 8.
1966, that's still
Oh, I thought you
crazy.
said it was $8.64.
No, I said $6.64.
I thought you said 8. I was like, damn. 8.
Yeah, no, 36 cents. $1.36 is like
Oh, no,
crazy.
Hold on.
No, you already said.
Fuck this.
You're gonna
kid.
tip this man and then untip him. Actually, you know what? Fuck
You
it.
could just give him
She's
7
over
and
the
say keep the
counter.
change and he keeps the 30 cents.
Yeah, you know, he can keep. He could keep the 30 cents to himself. Buy
goes,
himself
"Wow."
another pack of beer.
He looks at 36 cents and he goes, "Wow, mister, that's a
I could
whole
buy something with this.
that's a whole 2 weeks meal.
God.
You can buy Campbell's soup with that one.
That's so much soup. So
Heck,
much
3
soup.
days. It's a whole 3 days coffee.
I'm gonna look at everyone else, and I was just like, I bring all the shit. And I'm like, I have
Yeah,
come back
you come
from
back
the
with
store.
snacks.
I've come back from the store, everyone. No, don't eat it.
If I had a nickel for every time one of
Actually,
these
wait.
campaigns started with somebody spending a little too much money buying stuff from a convenience store,
It's a 2.
I'd have 2
I
nickels.
think you'd have 3.
What do you
Is this
think
the
I
third time we
Yeah.
went to a gas station?
Yeah, you're not.
No,
wrong,
because
to
the
be
first
fair.
because the first
Yeah.
one started with you guys in a train station, getting your shit rocked. Remember?
I wasn't there for that.
Fair. Anyway,
Like half of us were there.
No, I was only talking about start.
yeah, yeah. Toads
Okay,
also started with us in the gas station parking lot.
Yeah, you guys started outside of a gas station. And you guys bought.
Yeah, where Daniel
I
bought
think-
waters.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right. Because it started with him buying a bunch of like expensive water, like a free.
He bought sparkling water.
Yeah.
Anyways, but no, I come back. I let them have 1 donut, and I'm like, and I'm not gonna let them touch the beer. I'm like, everything else is kind of.
I mean, to be fair, it was
Not
the
touch-
'60s. Like drinking and driving was totally legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fi-
No,
Finally,
that's what giving
some
it to the
good
cops.
food.
Ah,
Oh no, hold on. You know what it is? No, all right. So I'm gonna keep the beer. They can share 2 coffee together. 2 coffee. Actually, no. They can have the coffees.
you alright?
And I'm taking
Andrew's
the
gonna
thing I'm
make
not
us
taking
share
that I'm not
coffee.
giving them are the beer, a pack of donuts, and the 2 packs of cigarettes.
All right.
So coffee and donuts is free game for you 3 fucks.
Yep.
Let's go. Immediately grabs
Like-
a donut.
He's like, you guys better cut that telephone line by the time I get back.
We'll work on it. Go do
I kinda
your
need it
thing.
done. I'm
So you
I'm
then
literally
you then step away from the car and begin your plan. What's the plan?
The plan being, I'm going to try to charm and distract the police officers because they're gonna be bored out of their fucking minds.
Yeah. You could like walk up. Well, the windows were probably tinted, probably, right? Tinted windows of the
No,
thing.
not really.
On
It's a
cars.
police car.
You know, fair. Yeah, you could walk up to the police car and like you see like the two guys just like sitting there hanging out. One of them smoking a cigarette. The other one's just kind of looking really bored. He's like reading the paper.
Yeah. Honestly, that is so true.
Yeah, they see you like standing next to their window, and like the one on the shotgun side, like it rolls down, like cranks down the window, and he goes, "Can I help you with anything?"
Like, officers, pleasure to see you. Name's Adonis. Yeah. How like I've come bearing gifts. He shows the donuts and the beer.
I'm gonna have you roll a what's it called? I'm gonna have you roll a negotiation on this because they're immediately a little suspicious, considering.
Fair enough. Hold on, wait.
Some random guy comes up and offers you snacks.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, wait, but Shen, remember
in New York?
They have to be fair though, this is the '60s, back when like
the cops were definitely the good guys. They were definitely the good guys.
Everybody loved the cops back then in the '60s, so of course some random dude would like I am joking a little bit, but I am being honest.
Eyebrows looks at Bucks. I don't think everybody liked the cops, but you know.
I mean, not everybody, but I'm not that everybody.
I'd like to say a word with you.
I don't think he does want to speak to the 1960s New York police officers, actually.
Yeah, no, I don't actually think so. Been kind of famous for that.
Box, if you ever like one day just randomly gain the ability to time travel, maybe don't go back further than 50 years.
So
yeah.
So small thing.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot to actually write down my stats.
Bruh.
That's like the one thing I forgot.
Damn it, Toad.
You have 2 that you're good at and 3 that you're bad at.
I know, but I'm trying to. I don't want to be like I get 2 in negotiation now because I'm like that's so.
You could just do that and just lock in that you have 2 in negotiation. You know.
Hold on, because I also was looking for the sheet.
It's not really metagaming as long as you like commit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
and you guys could actually coordinate and form John Investigator, where you just have a 2 in everything.
That's not what I wanted.
Nope, that's really not what you wanted.
Unrelated, but I was like,
that's lucky, but not what you wanted.
Can I not? Damn it, that's annoying. But all right.
What? You can spend a psychic burst to roll again. You can spend all your psychic burst right now.
Do it now. Do it now. You don't need like abilities.
Hold on. I thought of something really crazy.
What?
We could just use our stats like weapon attacks.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I get it. I get it.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on, like this. Like force, it's just a d6, or if I have 2 d6s or some shit, right?
Okay, I guess, yeah.
I tried to do that before.
I mean, I just type it, but like, do whatever.
I used the dice roller.
Like for what it's for exactly, because sometimes it can get like stuck in the minutia.
Yeah, I guess.
Of like multiple rolls and shit.
Yeah, I guess.
What are the names of like all the thingies again? I didn't want to roll force again. Whoops.
They are in order. They are force conditioning, coordination, covert, interfacing, investigation, authority, surveillance, negotiation, connection, psyche.
I'll just look at it.
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know what you were expecting 25.
With that. Yeah, you told me, you asked me what they were, and I gave you the list. Dingus.
Fair enough. That's 49. Oh, there it is. Thanks.
Anyway, roll your negotiation.
Roll your dice.
It's either 1 dice or 2 dice.
Yeah, but
because you're right, Shen. Because even if he did have 0, it would still be 2 dice.
It'd be 2 dice take lower.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll put 2 in. I'll put 2 in negotiation.
Okay, so roll 2 dice. We'll see. This is gonna be a normal roll.
It's a 5.
Well, having an attack roll doesn't work then because I need to see the actual which numbers rolled. Because 3.
Yeah, without hovering over it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I have an idea.
you'd have to do 2 different damage types, but the second you go above 2 dice,
Yeah, then it
you
stops
can no
working.
longer.
Yeah, no.
So
maybe
never
attacks don't
level
work.
up your stats.
Maybe attacks don't work.
No, they do.
Yeah, it looks like this. If you put in 2 different damage types.
Then yeah, 5-2 is what you rolled.
Yeah, 5-2.
It looks like he goes
double 6. That's crazy.
Yeah, he looks at you and he goes, "Oh, well, thank you very kindly," and like tips his hat to you, and like he takes the beer and donuts.
He's like, no problem. It's like, look, I understand. Like, he's like, my brother's in the force. It's like I'm on some leave from the war. So it's like I appreciate you guys when you guys can do your work, even if it is something like, what are you guys even doing here?
Oh yeah, we're just acting as an escort for another organization. It's a whole thing.
Yeah,
and there's a guy did a bunch of bureaucrat paper fraud stuff. Them sort of people,
Yeah.
and like he gives you a knowing glance that like for a fact he's thinking something racist.
Shen, what roll would I have to make? Can I roll an idea?
Connection.
Can I roll
to figure out exactly what he's referring to?
Yeah. I'm thinking Jews.
Yeah.
No offense to Jewish people.
Yeah, you could guess. It's the 60s.
Yeah, it's the 60s.
Yeah.
It's the 60s in New York.
Well, yeah, it's either 2 things. They're either Asian. Actually, no, it's New York. It's quite literally anyone that isn't white.
Yeah. That's a 1. You have no idea.
That's a 1.
He's talking about them dang liberals.
He's like, yeah, I hate communists too.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking suck. He opens up a beer and like hands it to one. He opens up 2 beers.
Yeah, you hand him an opened beer and he drinks it because it's the 60s.
Well, yeah, I just opened it in front of him. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you get the point though. It's still very funny.
Yeah.
It's like, yep, best of luck out there. Be careful.
You too. He's like, Shen, I hope in that time these fucks actually did something.
Yeah, while this is happening, what are you guys gonna do, gang? You're currently in the car. Still.
Well, he's distracting.
Yep, he is they're distracted. Like, pretty identifiably.
Actually, that's a great idea, Zach. We're eating donuts.
I swear to fuck.
If I come back and don't find anything, Todd.
Okay, to be fair,
he told us he wanted us to do something by the time he got back.
Well, yeah, he directly told you what he wanted to do, in fact.
Yeah, it's a telephone pole, right?
He said cut the phone line by the time I get back.
Because ultimately,
all right,
he did
somebody
say something.
No, I do get that.
Somebody get me up there. I got an idea. I just need to get up there.
I have an idea.
Actually,
I want to hear Bob's first.
Why don't I spend a hit point, pull out a knife, and then I climb up? Because I think I might have the best conditioning.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think you need to climb up.
I'm not going to use psychic powers to cut a phone line. That's what hands and knives are for.
Yeah.
I didn't say you need to use psychic powers to cut them yourself. I just said I can get you up there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be either coordination or conditioning for climbing up there.
Well, cool. I have a 2 in both.
Nice. Yeah, roll if you want then. It's like, 15, 20 feet up?
Wait, Shen, can he get a +1 as well for my distraction?
No, I'm gonna say that you won't need to roll like covert when you do this.
Oh, sweet. That's even better, actually.
So I am gonna spend a kit point to take out a knife.
Yep. Yeah, take out a knife. It's one of them Rambo like tactical knives. 4 is good enough.
Yeah.
You like hold it in your teeth and you climb up there.
I just cut the wire,
Yeah, you cut the wire. You climb back down.
And then I drop back down. Yeah, slide back down.
Question: how exactly do you cut the wire? Assuming it's a big fucking like power box thing, where like there's multiple lines that go to different places across the parking lot.
It's no. There's one that's distinctly like a telephone line.
Yeah.
Yeah, the telephone. Plus, as long as it's, especially if it's like the Rambo tactical knife that doesn't have, because these aren't like Japanese swords where the tang is set straight through.
Yep.
It's got a rubber handle, so it won't.
Yep. So you won't get shocked. Yeah.
And especially since
it's
also
to bring up. If you cut the wrong wire, you will for sure get shocked and like fall and hurt yourself really bad. like
yeah,
a lot
but
of
I'm not
damage.
putting the entire power line into the building.
Yeah,
This isn't modern phone line. This is like 1960s
yeah, this 60s
phone
phone
line.
line where it is a separate wire that hangs
Yeah.
lower than the other one.
Yep.
Yeah, you cut the line and you just like cut right through it, and like that probably worked.
Okay. And then
Just really funny.
Yeah, and you like slide back down, and, like go back over to the car, and that's the point that about when Adonis starts walking back over after talking to the cops for a little while.
Forgot your name was Adonis.
Yeah.
Why did you name yourself like a Greek god?
He's
That's
not
what
a
I
god,
said.
though. And the point is that he's like immortal. Not
I said
immortal,
light.
Immortal.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
My more
Also,
was
Raven,
just a
you of
very
all
boy.
fucking people to say this.
I didn't ask
My-
why
my
you named
more-
yourself after Adonis. I
My
said,
more
why did you
apt
name yourself like a
description-
Greek god? Like, why did you
My-
even pick?
My
Raven?
more apt
Raven.
description when he told us that his name
Raven.
was Adonis was so he's the big bad alpha man then,
Yeah.
because that's like the
Okay.
actual proper description of Adonis.
Yeah, he's a big jock who fucked.
The toxic,
Yeah, he's a big jock who
male's
fucks.
wet dream.
He's toxic strong man.
You see.
But yeah, there's a point that Adonis returns to the car
Yeah.
after you've already cut down the telephone line.
Welcome back, Adonis. I got that telephone line taken care of.
You guys saved me a coffee at least.
I
donut,
didn't
if
touch
you will.
shit. I drank 3 beers. I'm lying to you.
I drank 15 beers,
I drank 6 donuts, 50 beers.
500 cigarettes.
I actually
Oh,
ate everything before I climbed up and went and cut the phone wire.
My man's climbed 25 vertical on like 6 donuts and 35 beers.
15 beers. Man's
Yeah.
20 feet vertical.
He's
and
so
15
fucked up.
Hey,
God
Hey,
damn.
you gotta remember, my character
After
was
chain
trained as a
smoking like
cop.
8 packs of cigarettes.
Yeah, my character was trained like a cop in the 1960s. That's how all of them worked.
You know, fair. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy,
fair.
yo. That's
You
fucking
can't
crazy.
you can't like them for the racism, but you gotta admit it, they were really good at their job when they were 95% plastered.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
It's shocking that they caught
There you
anyone
go.
about that plastered.
Yeah.
You know, the thing
God.
is, some people were just really that moronic.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
fair. Through the leaded
No.
gasoline, the smell of progress.
If we are talking like,
Progress.
honestly though, I don't think I'm gonna have Randy be a smoker. At least not the ones you bought. You fucking coward.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
Can't
but
believe you
cigarettes
didn't-
work for you guys. That's the thing.
Can't believe you didn't buy a real man cigarette.
Yeah, anyway.
I'm gonna storm back over.
Yeah, what are you guys gonna
No,
do now? You've
um,
currently cut the phone line, so like phones aren't going in or out. That's roughly the point. Actually, where you see like what's it called? You can see like the movement of people inside the actual dentist office, like the big glass double doors.
How do we make the police leave? Can it really cause a tragedy far away that requires more officers? 'Cause I can't.
No.
Can somebody use their leaded gasoline brain for good and cause random acts of violence against people who don't deserve it for reasons
I mean,
unclear?
actually,
Oh, you know what? I guess we could
you
just.
guys could like theoretically hold up the store.
I have
Ooh, that sounds
a.
fun.
Hey Shen.
Uh,
What is
Rob
the
store,
dimensional?
take my money back.
What's the dimensional range on category 1?
Category 1 is, I believe, what's it called? Same room. Category 1 is same room, I believe. 0 is touch.
So if I
think.
wanted to do something outside,
range or area?
it'd be,
Which
like,
one?
within
Yeah, they
the
are. I believe
of
range
our
is
room?
same room.
Area is within a few people, and distance is same room for category 1.
Yeah,
Area.
range 1 is.
Because it'll say if it's a distance or an area. Those are similar but different.
Yeah, range 1
Yep.
is.
Okay.
Yeah, range 1 is
So,
same room.
okay.
Area
And
is.
size is heavy
I
furniture.
had an idea. I'll explain what it is because I feel like it won't work, but I really want it to.
You alright?
Explain it, and we will help
One
decide.
of my things is tear, which specifically, you create a point in category range and another point within the same range. So you have to be able to see both points.
Yep.
and they are connected by a slash in the fabric of reality, creating a portal that connects the two.
Yep, it's a portal gun situation.
My idea was, are the cops like?
They're in a car.
In
They're in
their
a car.
car?
They're in their car. Yes.
They're
Okay.
eating donuts and drinking beer.
So,
Now, note that what's it called? That you would not be able to feasibly that like car is what category 3 in size, because it's the size of a car.
Yeah, vehicle is category 3.
Yeah, it's the size of a
Yeah,
car.
vehicle.
It might not work as well as I wanted it to. I was hoping they were outside of the car.
No, they're in the car.
My idea
Is the
was
thing.
essentially create a point underneath one of them, and then create another point somewhere up in the air. Like, if I could find something to connect it to, and then just watch them fall through, and that becomes the emergency.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, but also remind
Shen,
that you guys'
we
order
have-
was to minimize human casualties. Also,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, we're not
falling
trying to kill
25
people.
feet would kill most people.
Okay, but what if we
that was a
turn them?
condition.
What if we turned them into exorcists and then killed them? Boom, no longer humans.
Yeah, then they're not.
But they are still
human.
legally dead. Is the thing. They are still legally dead. Also.
Yeah, but they're not legally human anymore.
Well, no, but
Yeah.
when a person becomes a registered exorcist, they legally die. Like they have an autopsy report about them.
I know. It's fine.
Okay, so I have a crazy idea.
Yep.
What if we we scare them away? This is 1960s. Things aren't nearly as official as they are nowadays.
Yeah.
I think if we were to get like a good psyche roll and we were to scare the shit out of them, because especially back then people were superstitious too, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
I mean, you gotta
super
actually
fucking
like spook them.
superstitious.
You gotta actually spook them.
Yeah, but like, I'm trying to think, but like, that's a good idea. If any of you have an idea on how to scare them, remember, you can roll psyche to do minor manifestations of your power.
Yeah.
Does include temperature manipulation.
I mean, you guys
When
could also
you
just
can
physically go into the dentist office. Like it's like they aren't immediately going to like run in as soon as other people go in. They'll run in if there's an emergency.
Right, as long as there's not enough of a commotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, honestly, as long as we can make sure, if we can quiet everyone down in there, we'll be fine.
Yep.
I'm still down with robbing the convenience store.
Yeah, but then you have to like fight with the cops and then escape.
Lucian really did eat the
Escape.
gasoline. He says our solution should be random acts of violence against people who don't deserve it.
Hey, it's not. As long as nobody's hurt, it's not an act of
Yeah,
violence.
who said anything about killing people? I'm just robbing a convenience store.
What's the threat of
You know what?
violence?
I should help him, and then Zach should help me, and then Toad should help Zach.
No,
We should all just go rob the convenience store.
No, you know what it is? You
The
go to
adventure.
rob. You go to rob the convenience store, but you don't even rob the store itself. You rob that guy for his 36-cent tip.
Little did you know this was Shen's plan all along. The sin is actually in the convenience store.
It is the teenager.
God, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, I do have mimic, so I can just change my form. So I could just leave, eventually just like leave.
Yeah, what if you used Mimic and then got in the back of the police officer's car?
What the fuck?
Dude, do you know how fucking freaked out they would be? Like, presumably their doors aren't locked. You get in the back of their car and then begin, like, rapidly changing through shapes.
Yeah, no, that's an actual like skinwalker encounter.
Yeah, no. That would horrify the fuck out of them. If I was a cop, I would just start driving.
They try
I would
shooting it, it
leave.
doesn't work. They try shooting it,
Oh,
and it
yeah,
gets back
that's
up.
right.
Because exes are way more durable than people.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that sin flowing through you makes you fucking bullet resistant like a motherfucker.
I mean, yeah, that is literally how it works. That's literally how it
Wait,
works.
And not only that, what are they gonna do? They're gonna leave and go tell their boss, yeah, no, a skinwalker showed up? Fucking of course not.
Yeah, Skinwalker showed up, walked in, said a bunch of shit that I don't understand, and then took his 8 bullets to the chest,
I
and
mean,
then walked off.
to be fair, we just took the
how's
cell
your
phone line
authority?
down.
Yeah, you did.
We
You
just
cut the
took the-
line.
Yeah, what if
Yeah.
what if I
There's
do?
no
What if?
radios.
Oh yeah, you're right. Darn.
Why don't
I was
hey,
gonna say,
what
I was
year?
gonna say, hey, there's an emergency. The phone lines are down. We gotta go.
Were car phones a thing in the 60s?
What is your
Those weren't a
authority
thing until the
box?
80s.
Wait, what was?
Car phones.
Well, how's your
until the
authority
80s.
box?
My authority
Yep.
is a 1.
If we were to try and scare the shit out of them, would it, other than psyche, what would it be? Would it be an authority?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, hold on. Wait,
Boss can
fellas.
use edits to transform into a Fed.
Oh yeah, because that worked out so well last time.
Totally ignoring the fact that you guys are already technically Feds, but like, not the kind that anyone respects or likes.
Yeah.
Ooh, no one likes the federal government.
Well, no, but even the federal government don't
Box,
like Cain,
If you wanted to,
These games are
I
supposed to
wouldn't
be a
mind
thing.
giving you the help action, and then you could skinwalker them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be fucking hilarious. You just pop out in front of their car and just start like rapidly shapeshifting.
That's scary as shit.
Yeah,
Booga,
yeah.
booga, booga.
Just don't let.
Oh no.
Because either way, even if it doesn't terrify them enough to leave, it does freak the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucian takes off his hat. All right, time to put my years in acting to good use.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you help by
Yeah.
what I do for psychic power. I'm gonna cause fog to start appearing around the car.
That's fun.
They won't notice that it's nowhere else because they're looking through the
notice
fog.
that like the fog comes up like from underneath their car doors, like height.
Yeah,
and suddenly surrounded
from
by
the fog, they can see like the silhouette of a person.
Yep.
And the silhouette just keeps shifting. Like, oh, it's a tall guy, now it's a short guy.
Yep.
It's a child.
It's a child. It's a woman. It's a man.
Hey, Box, important question that I messaged you about. Because they will answer differently depending. You can guess why. They're cops in the 60s.
Yeah, come on. I mean, that's what I said. Like, don't let him turn into a black skinwalker.
Yep, that was the bit.
They do shoot.
Box, not Box. Zach, you're getting a bit fucking risky on Twitch.
No.
I don't know how far we can take it.
No, we can take it far, motherfucker.
Oh, can we?
Yeah, I was gonna say, the thing is, like, with Twitch, it really depends on, like, because Twitch's rules are fucking inconsistent. But, like, yeah, it's tone.
Yeah, fun fact.
As long as I don't use the hard R, okay.
No, actually, no, genuinely. They don't have rules on ableism. As long as you don't actively, like, dislike them, you can say whatever you want about them.
God.
As long as you don't phrase it as that's a bad thing. But yeah, Box. Yes or no?
To answer your question, yes, he is black.
Okay, cool. So they see a man in a bright purple suit walk out in front of the police car. A black man in encompassing fog who rapidly becomes much taller. And his face starts shifting. Hold on, I need to Google if this one's a slur, because I know it's an old-timey phrase, but I don't know if it's a new one, if that makes any sense.
I'm a little scared. Really curious.
Yeah. I don't know if this one will get me.
How far can we take it? It doesn't matter. We're going all the way.
Just like it's worse.
But I need to. Damn it! I need to see if it's actually like dictionary.com lists 5 things before it says the extremely derogatory version.
Hilarious.
Yeah, because I don't think they want you using that version.
Yeah.
Funny thing.
Buck says. Lucid says, and I quote, "Ooga booga booga," and they go, ghost! And they crash the car, and they like ram the car forward. You're gonna take some stress as they hit you with their car. You're gonna take 3 damage, 3 stress.
Ow!
As you get hit with the car.
Hey, wait.
Oh, no, wait. Wait, hold on, Chun. Isn't
they say a ghost?
Higher number better? Isn't a higher number better for us?
Actually, yeah. So you only take 2 damage. Yeah, you only take 2 damage though.
Still, ouch.
No, I'm defending you.
a random guy just jumps in front of the car.
God.
Let's see. Your visible allies in range of making stress and externally intervene by answering the following questions. Can you reach the target in time? Yes, probably. Is there any part of the environment you use to shield your target? Raven?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay, is your heart in this?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, you create a flash of ash of tension force or incredible strength, blocking damage for each yes answer. Roll d6 for every 2 plus roll to reduce the damage by
A
1.
flash of purple
Okay.
now flashes out.
So yeah, roll through 2d6s. 5 and 4 though.
A 4.
4 and 1. Yeah, they just like conk off a invisible like force field and like and like dents in the front of their car. And they immediately in a blind panic will drive off backwards, like out of the parking lot, like popping the curb.
Yeah, like I then like shrink down, just dusting off my suit.
Yeah, you almost got hit by a car. Because you didn't take any stress.
Oh,
you got.
Remember
Actually, you took one stress.
Remember
Yeah.
Parasite? The fucking
Maxim?
yeah, where he jumps in front of the car and blocks it with one hand.
Oh yeah.
But it ended
like
up fucking
crunches it,
crumbling the car. Yeah.
Oh, that was a classic.
I love that moment.
Yeah, similar
That's
to that.
what we did.
Where the
Except
front of
I
the car
also
just
let the car hit
like get crunched in, but also they were racist.
Well, the delivery could have been better, but hey, job's still done.
Now, real question, Ashton, actually, Lucian, can you roll a connection for me to see if you like understand they tried to run over with a car not because they were scared of a ghost, but for other reasons?
I can probably guess, but
That's so bad. I mean, to be fair, he is
I got
living
one.
in the 60s.
Yeah. Wow, you really were a spooky ghost. I mean, they're supposed to drive backwards first rather than forwards, but you know, progress.
Yeah.
Probably not the brightest cops.
He says that he recovers from getting hit by a car.
Yeah. Getting grazed by
Hey,
a
I can
car, you
tell
only
ya,
took one
I worked-
stress.
I worked with him for about 2 years. Not the brightest people.
No.
All right, so let's
That's
get the rest of
handled.
the job done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, Shen, quick question:
Yep.
Could I use all my kit points on the things I talked to you about earlier?
Yes, certainly.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, damn. Bro has a list all at once.
Yeah, he had a
Cash 'em all.
Yeah, he gave me a shopping list.
I mean, to be fair,
How much kit points do we start with?
I saw a 5.
Honestly, Shen, now that it was brought up, that is a thing.
Yeah, everyone
I
get
spent
out their
one
shopping
on
list
my
now.
tactical knife.
Yep.
I'm gonna take out a gun. I'm gonna take out
Yep,
pretty much
three.
just like all my essentially the basic tactical police kit.
Yeah, you take out your service weapon. Yep.
Service weapon, knife, flashlight.
Establish my fucking
Okay, that's 4.
2 revolvers.
Double revolvers.
4?
That's 4 kit points.
Yeah, because service weapon is 2 kit points. That's right.
I save a kit point. Actually, wait. The cops at least drove off, so I was like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and the phone lines are cut. That's
Yeah, the
2
cops
of our
drove
objectives
off.
down.
Yep. Now you need.
And we've only spent.
Now
Sean,
you've only
can I
spent an
use my
hour.
last
Now
kit
you
point
need
for
to
a
like
knife?
actually deal with the guy.
All right, Sean, can I roll? Can I use my last kit? Wait, who has a knife?
I have a knife.
Yep.
And a flashlight and a gun.
I have no weapons on me.
You could make them.
Raven, slash the other remaining tires.
I know.
What do you mean the cop of what?
Well, yeah, there
of
were
the
2
other
more
cars
cars.
in the.
There were 2 more cars here.
Yeah, there's a civilian car here. Slash their tires.
Aren't we gonna scare the civilians out? Don't we want them to leave easier?
There's the IRS though.
Yeah.
No, the IRS left.
No, those are the cops. The cops were escorting the IRS.
Yeah,
that was the cops.
No, yeah, it's the we have the.
Oh, that's right. The cops were sitting outside, and then the IRS was next to them.
Municipal
Yep.
police, and then the feds, and then there's us.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? If we cut the tires to the IRS, and then the IRS comes out and their tires are slashed, and they see Box, they're gonna immediately assume it was him.
You know, I realized
Yeah. This is the cops having a black party member.
You know, I realized I forgot we were supposed to not kill them.
Yeah. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're also supposed to minimize human casualties.
All right.
Considering these guys aren't in their car, I wouldn't try scaring these guys. I think they might just shoot us.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, when hitting them with a car doesn't work if you don't have access to that, the second solution is shoot them with a gun. You know?
Like, fellas, quick question.
Yeah.
Is
Toad?
beaten to death.
Who has,
Is have
who
5
has-
officers
who-
beaten to death in the back
Guys-
in the back of a police station.
Yeah, so guys, quick question. Who has free kit points?
I have 1 free kit point.
I have one after my
There's a
shopping
bunch.
list.
Okay, so Raven and Box have 1 free kit point.
And Duck is a bunch that he hasn't
I have
established
all of them
anything.
because
do you
I
have any
haven't
you're gonna
decided that.
designate now or no?
I'm not designating them now. I designate them when I need them.
Yeah.
Well, you should at least get a weapon now, in case
Yeah.
Toad wants to steal them.
Yeah.
I designate when I need them.
All right.
Okay.
That's annoying, but alright, fair enough. I was going to say we could feel. No, that's actually do. Shan, how much would a gas mask be?
Gas mask would be 2 because it's a specialized tool.
Fact. Wait, I would argue it is a lot more common now than it is before than it is like now.
I'd still say specialized tool.
Dang it. I tried. Damn, that's fucking.
My general breakdown for like what's it called for like establishing kit points for non-weapon stuff is could you get it in like a bag with like 15 other things, or would you get a raised eyebrows if you bought just that?
And that's kind of funny, honestly.
That is
Right?
funny.
No, that's fair. That's no. Hear me out, Shen. What about a motorcycle helmet?
Motorcycle helmet would also be 2 because it's big mostly.
Shen, could I, instead of spending 2 and pulling out a handgun, could I spend 3 and pull out a shotgun?
You could pull 2-handed rifle or a shotgun or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, because that is another police weapon I wouldn't mind using.
Yeah, combat shotgun.
How much would what damage would a combat shotgun do? 2 dice, 3 dice?
Probably 2 dice.
2 dice. Okay.
Probably 2 dice, but the range is 1 shorter than a pistol.
Okay.
That makes sense. Like a pistol is what, range 3, while a shotgun is range 2.
Nah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Trying to think of what to do for 3 points.
Yeah.
So then, I with that though, Toad, I do have 0 points.
That's fair. So I can work with 2. Trying to see what we can focus with 2 then. Because I could just. Oh. I got an idea. Jen,
Yeah.
could we get like a bludgeoning weapon for chance? Like
I mean, yeah, you could have
like-
a melee weapon for 2. Any weapon is 2.
sticks. What if we
I
got
mean,
just
you could get, like, a
strong
baton.
plank of wood?
You could take out a baton. I was considering it, but I'd rather have the tactical knife.
I'm trying to make a bludgeoning melee weapon for
So
1
there's
point.
there's a haunting hour episode that explains why that's a terrible idea.
Well,
I
the
mean,
plank of wood.
Technically, you
Yes.
already have a bludgeoning weapon called your fists, when you think about it.
Yeah, no, just
Fair enough.
punch.
Toad, a baton is a
Really
bludgeoning
hard.
weapon.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah, no, you technically already have a built-in bludgeoning weapon that don't require any kit points. It's punching them.
I'm gonna punch them in their face.
Wait, I have an idea. Wait, Shannon, can I use my last kit point for something for actually something weird?
What is it?
Can I have the purple heart medal?
Ooh, that's fun. I'll take it, yeah. I'll allow you have 1 kit point for that.
Cool. I'll now put down in here.
You can just put down like a purple heart in your wallet or something.
No, he's gonna be wearing. No, Jen, I'm wearing it on my chest. On
Oh,
my
wow.
jacket.
All the time? Goddamn. You really are a fucking nom-vet.
Yeah, it's to go with the actual plot of like, he came back from Nam.
Well, yeah, but I was doing a disparaging remark against the actual old people who are like, I fought in Nam. They have to tell everybody about how they fought in Nam. Like,
Yeah,
regardless.
he fought in Nam.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The vibe your character is giving me right now is
And they come across as a
that
huge fucking
Nom-vet
narcissist.
that specifically comes off, as like the narcissist who like
As a huge fucking
thinks
narcissist
they're
who needs
entitled to
to
everything,
who needs to
but,
be
like, in a
thanked
dick
by
way.
everyone regardless.
Yeah, like because don't get like I always support vets. That's
Well, yeah,
just the thing.
obviously. But like, I'm not gonna
there's
treat you
the
special because you
kind-
got your shit rocked 40 years ago.
No,
you know?
it's
I
like
have,
because
the thing is, I
it's not
have.
it's not even that.
It's all
It's
part of
like
a plan.
it's also like even
he's got the plan.
Even like the ones that have just because like once you go through basic training, you legally spent enough time in the military where like if you were to leave, you would legally be considered a veteran.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But
You
there's a lot of people
you didn't even serve your country or whatever. Like, I'm mad about it. It's the fact that like you think you're better than me.
But yeah, no, it's a whole thing of like, there's so many people that are like, yeah, no, I'm a fucking veteran, so fucking, I'm gonna be a dick, and you have to let it happen. It's like, no, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah. Anyway, fight your local veterans, folks. This is a joke. This is a bit.
Yeah, I was about to say the veterans are probably winning because they have combat training, but you know.
No, not the ones who fought in Nam. They're like 80.
No, I hear like impressive stories of them like actually beating up robbers.
They're like 80.
Toad.
Of 1925.
Most people that steal things steal out of necessity, right? Because like they need to steal. So like they're weak. We're strong. We're corn fed. We got this.
Yeah,
Let's go to my grandfather. He was
Moving
in
on.
Nam.
Wait, hold on. You know what?
Kill
For all
his
that, I will now
grandfather.
retract my funny little medal.
Yeah, you're taking it. No purple heart for you. We bullied you so hard. You go, no, I didn't fight in Nam. Fuck that. That sucked. We made fun of you too hard.
Toad, you're allowed to show off your shit. My character's an ex-cop, and that's what all of his equipment is. I mean, he didn't take out a cop medal, so he's not that cocky.
He'd take out a cop medal and say, you gotta thank me.
I'm
He wears
sorry,
the hat.
I thought that was really funny.
He wears both hat and a shirt saying, I got my shit rocked 60 years ago. Isn't that cool?
I'm cool, guys. Watch, I'm super cool. And I just die.
I have lead poisoning, probably.
So what? We have an ex-doctor, an ex-military, an ex-soldier, an ex-pimp, and an ex-cop all walking into a dentist office?
Yeah.
There's a joke in here somewhere.
Automatically associated me as an ex-doctor.
Listen, you didn't pass medical school.
No, not a doctorate. He has a doctorate.
Guys, quick question.
He's a doctorate.
Yeah, it's in like
Any of our
literature.
characters Native American, because then we become the fucking
YMCA.
God,
God, that'd be good.
YMCA.
In the 60s, yeah, we're here.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up that they said no. This song's not a gay anthem.
No, it's not. Anyway,
Well, they said that way later.
it's
but
about
yeah.
playing with the boys. Heterosexually
Yeah.
playing with the
Playing
boys.
Yeah.
As we know.
It's heterosexual boy play.
That's a character name. That's a character name. Heterosexual boy name.
Raven, that is the most ancient Greek shit I've ever heard in my life.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what Plato talked about. This is what Plato was into. Heterosexual boy play.
Heterosexual boy play is so.
All right, let's get into this dentist office.
All right, so
Yep.
we're not killing.
Yeah, we just
anyone.
walk in the
That's
front door.
Main deal.
You're not killing anyone.
No.
Let's talk. We're not killing.
Unless they're an
anyone.
exorcist.
Yeah, unless they are an exorcist. Unless they prove themselves to be an exorcist, in which they must pay for their transgressions of being alive.
Doc zones out and then back in and says, "Got it. We're not killing anyone unless they're a veteran."
Don't worry, Doc. I'll look the other way.
Shoots Adonis in the dick.
Immediately looks at Toad's purple heart.
Oh no, I
know.
don't have that. I don't have that anymore.
But yeah, you guys
Alright,
open the
Toad,
door. You
gotta-
do see there's like a secretary like desk to the left. After you see like there's a door that goes through, there's some tasteful like chaises and couches arrangement for a waiting room.
Oh, that's nice.
You see a secretary lady is there. She's like, hi, so sorry, but I think we're currently closed. We're dealing with, and then she like looks back behind her, like the office thing. You see one of the like guys in like a nice dress shirt with a clipboard and stuff. Clipboards are a Poindexter.
God.
He goes,
Wait.
so sorry, we're closed today. We might be open sometime next week.
Like, oh, really? It's like, was this recently? Because I just had my like, is there any way I could fix
hey,
this
you know
at
what?
all? Because
Wait.
I had an appointment today.
I'm gonna try and negotiate and say, oh no,
What?
I'm considering saying we're with the feds that just walked in. but that'll come back later to bite us in the ass.
Like immediately, yeah.
Yeah.
So right there, yeah.
Yeah, because you literally see standing behind her is one of the guys who directly probably talked to the officers earlier.
Then never mind.
And knows that you're not the officers.
Oh, actually, Raven, I have an idea.
Go ahead. I'm not. Someone else.
Raven, what
Fox,
if we
go ahead.
told them that there was a scary shape-shifting black van outside?
I'd like to report some riffraff hanging out in the parking lot. They're listening to the rock and roll music.
No,
God.
that would be hilarious. Box stays outside. I
And
continue
he just does
making
he does riffraff things.
He just like he slams against the window, right? Yeah.
Now I'm just picturing Lucian like freestyle rapping in the parking lot. As like 10 police cars show up.
Well, no, Shen, it's the 60s. He's singing the blues.
3 years in acting, 3 years as a comedian, and this is what I get.
I went to theater school for this.
I'm gonna say the next time we put an environment in like the 60s, maybe you should just do whiteface.
Oh, God.
Whiteface.
Oh, God.
Yeah, maybe you should pull a Leo and just imply that he's white.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We never clarify.
Anyway, before we really get in trouble.
Yeah, guys, we are just shitting on Box today.
Listen,
This was not your session, Box.
my apologies.
To be fair,
Box,
it's
it is not
really
your
easy.
year.
No, 1960s is not your year.
This is not the year to just be me at the moment.
Let me just say, I was so fucking nervous for this session because I've really been like, ooh, I want to make characters racist, but like, how far can I go? How far can I push it before it becomes really bad? I think we found how far I can push it, and the answer is not far enough.
Not far enough.
We can go further. Shen just has to work up the courage.
But yeah, what are you gonna say, Donis?
I'll do it.
To her, she's like, yeah, sorry, we're closed today. I'm so sorry.
He's like, oh, no. He's like, no, that's okay. It's like, I did want to inform, well, I guess those guys back there, because like, what are they? Are they cops?
I'm not entitled to say.
Actually, wait, hold on. Can someone look over and tell me if they have a gun or not?
I mean, you can't tell immediately, you don't think. You wouldn't think.
Roll a bat check. Can I roll surveillance to see it?
Go for it, yeah. Roll surveillance.
Can someone help?
I will help. Help.
Yippee. Is anyone else gonna help?
No.
No, I'm gonna wait in case something else pops
Okay,
up.
roll surveillance with help.
Alright, it is now a... I put surveillance bad because it's on a... I have a 0 in it.
So
but I
becomes a
have a
neutral.
+1.
Yep.
Oh, oops, hold on. Oh,
It didn't
that's
roll a
why.
dice. Aw.
Hold on, I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
It's just dumb.
4.
That's a 4. You can tell this guy does not have a gun.
Both of them, or just the guy
No,
here?
you only see the one guy behind her. Like, there was another guy probably somewhere else in the building. Probably
Okay,
talking
hold on,
to
wait.
the actual, your target elephant thing.
Yeah. He's like, look, I don't want to be
Is
that
that
kind
something
of
I
guy,
can
but
do?
there is like some weird phenomena going on outside with a loiterer.
Oh, a loiterer. She, like, looks at you, and then she looks directly at Lucian, because of course she does. And she goes, would you please describe the loiterer? And she like, air quotes.
Is the loiter okay? Wait, but isn't he in with us? How many of us are talking to this lady?
No,
I thought you
Lucian
guys all
was
walked in
outside.
together.
No, okay, so that's where we gotta
no.
talk
Oh, you
about
are
it.
outside? Okay, then yeah.
I went in with everybody else.
Oh, you want to
Yeah,
everybody else?
why would-
Yeah.
Why would he just
Yeah.
stay outside?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be on instinct that he would stay outside.
God.
So fucked.
I mean, the
Oh,
entrance
you
is
know what?
labeled.
Actually, that would be hilarious. Have Lucian go hang out by our car. We tell the attendant lady that he's not supposed to be
Yeah,
there. She goes out to deal with it.
Ruffian and
then-
outside our car. We can't really go
And then-
into our car with him there.
And then, Box, you're an exorcist. You can just explode
At
her.
the back of the room.
So hold on. So he's like, Adonis like, yeah, I think I saw some like, he was like a teenager, like roughly like 14, maybe like 100 pounds. He was like climbing the what do you call it? He was climbing the telephone pole, and I think he had a knife on his hand. I don't know. You know how kids are. They always try to break shit.
Do a negotiate.
Guys, I
I'm
just
good at
realized this.
those.
We made
I'll help
Buck
Toad.
sit in the back of the
I'll
car.
give-
Yeah, that was
I'll
basically
give
when I
help.
first said it when I
Yeah.
introduced you guys. He's in the back of the car.
I didn't hear that. I just
Okay,
thought
roll-
about it.
Bad rolls.
Okay, before
Comically bad
yeah,
rolls.
okay, I will help as well. Go ahead and roll another one.
Okay.
For the love of
I was
God,
trying to
this
say
will
that,
work.
but you just rolled like so quick.
Oh
Three's
my
not
God.
enough. She looks
Do you
at
have
what-
psychic
no.
bursts?
Wait, hold on. Wait, could I get one more plus for one reason in particular?
What is it?
Her telephone line is down.
Yeah, this is where you point to the telephone that's next to the landline next to her, and she tries to she lifts it up and it just doesn't make any noise, and she's like, how strange. Yeah,
Well,
roll
be
more
shitting
dice.
me.
Roll more dice.
You might be telling the truth.
Well, that might be. I am telling the truth.
Yeah,
I mean,
roll-
to be honest, he
there
is.
it
we
is.
go.
That's a 6.
Oh yeah, see?
Yeah, she picks up the phone and it doesn't even give a dial tone, and she's like, "What the hell?" And she puts the phone back down, gets up from her desk, and he's like, "1 moment, sirs, I'll be right back." And she walks out through the secretary entrance, and walks right past you
Just
guys.
walk out the front. Just walk out the
Yeah,
front
walk out
door.
the front door.
Okay. Shen, I'm gonna lock that shit behind her immediately.
Yep. Everybody, do a covert at this point because there is still the bureaucrat guy behind her. He's not looking at you, but he could listen in if anything
Yeah.
happens.
This would be a group
Everybody
covert,
roll-
wouldn't it?
Yeah, group covert.
I have I
That's
got a
that's good.
5.
That's good.
I'm bad at covert.
Yikes! I'm also bad at covert.
Man,
I'm wearing a purple suit.
Oh,
Two.
You know what? That's so fair.
3s.
3.
I mean, hey, wait. To be fair, I'd like to argue we're not doing anything suspicious yet. There's still.
Well, yeah,
there's
but
people
this guy
in
would
the
notice
lobby.
it. I mean, this guy would notice that Toad locked the door behind her. You know.
Hold on,
Well,
just
I
run
mean,
the-
to be fair,
hold
Toad is
hold
the only person that succeeded.
I rolled a 5.
Actually, yeah,
in
Toad
covert.
succeeded. Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah, I
fine.
The
succeeded.
rest of us are just standing here, so the rest of us should be fine.
Okay, yeah, the rest of you are
That'd be
fine, and
fair.
Toad is able to quietly lock the door.
It was and now
So now what's the plan?
I'm gonna go sit down in one of the lobby chairs,
Yeah.
so that it doesn't look as suspicious.
They're really not comfortable.
Wave- Yeah, no, wave the guys over, and then we'll talk over there, so it looks like we're just.
What's
we should
the
talk.
magazine situation looking like here?
They're all what is it? Time
Is it
magazine.
Playboy?
No, they're like Time magazine, Life, Housewives, whatever, monthly. A bunch of those sort of things, tabloids.
Is there one for fish?
Yes. There's also
grab the
newspaper,
fish one.
the day's newspaper.
Well, actually, you know what? Let's read the newspaper, fellas.
They have the Daily Shonen.
I'm not reading the newspaper. I'm just opening the large newspaper.
Man, do I need to find the
No.
New York newspaper from 1966?
1966, October. What is it? October 18th.
Yep, post 18, 1966. Let me find you exactly what it is.
Finding it.
New York Times.
Yep.
John
October-
Kuhn, age 75, dies at Bell Labs.
Yeah, yep. John Kuhn at Bell Labs. Visible Satellites. The Catholic Charities here get a new director.
Whoa.
Harold P. Orens, at the age of 72, is a bank officer.
British soccer standings. Arkansas town delays 20 million bond vote.
Johnson stresses unity at Vietnam and Hawaii speech.
Wait, that's hilarious.
50,000
That was 20
Earhart in
all
Berlin for
outfielder
policy
is
talks,
heir
relations
of
with
some
Eastern
Power
Europe likely to
players.
head agenda.
New police panel and stirs contention at state hearing. Probably for the fact that most of their officers are trying to kill people with cars.
Theologian, a rights activist, a rights advocate slain at Ohio State.
Makes sense.
Tea dance
Pretty
to assist
typical.
Convent of Holy Souls.
Anyway,
The Port Agency the Knicks will oppose the Lakers here tonight. Final Garden season get underway.
yeah, you have no idea. I did a bunch of research on significant stuff in 1966, and so much of it was totally worthless sports information. No, that does not matter to anything.
Well, yeah, they didn't have.
benefit to help mentally ill.
That's all people care
by the
about.
way-
Computers.
It's so fucked up.
By the way, Zach, you know what's fucking hilarious? A real good grasp on how much money has depreciated. You were talking about $20 million for the town, right? Nowadays, it's a single season of Invincible. Like, that's so little money, yet so much at the exact same time. It's insane.
Yeah. We should like
That would be like hundreds of millions
we should destroy,
nowadays.
like, I don't know, Ronald Reagan. We should like make piss
God.
trickle down into him, onto hell.
Let's trickle or piss down in his mouth.
Yeah, trickle down onto him.
Anyway.
People in chat
golden
beat up Ronald
showers.
Reagan in the afterlife. Get rid of him. Beat him up. He fucked up drugs so bad.
Not just drugs, but you know.
Everything, but like, you know, especially on drugs.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Two Latin presidents inspect road project in Peru.
Wogue. But yeah, you guys are hanging out there.
Lyndon B. Johnson stresses unity on Vietnam in his Hawaii speech.
Yep.
All right. So what's the plan?
I say we just beat him up. What are they gonna do against 4 guys?
4 big guys?
I have a question. Are we just able to just knock people out?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say guns probably can't knock people out, but you could, like... Well, actually, do I want to be
we can't
realistic?
smack him with the butt of the gun to like knock him out.
Well, yeah. The one thing is, do I want to be realistic on knocking people out? Because when somebody is knocked out, that's because they got brain damage.
Yeah. We have
like
superpowers,
so bad they not
though.
continue to function.
Okay, hold on. I have an idea.
We made a pimp skinwalker, Shen. I don't know how.
They call it a pimp
Close
walker.
I don't know.
Guys,
I don't know how close to physics we're held in here.
guys, I have an idea.
What?
Yeah.
I am the one with military training. I wouldn't know how to put him in a chokehold to knock him out.
Okay, but again, that's
that
kill
still
him.
does brain damage because you're not getting enough oxygen.
That's if
Not
Shen.
dying.
That's exactly what choking someone out does.
Well, yeah, he's not dying, but like he's gonna have to go to physical therapy for like months.
And there's still another like IRS guy here, right?
Yeah, there's one other guy in the back, presumably.
I mean,
but
to be fair-
we don't have,
Alright,
again, we don't have like something cool like sleeping gas.
No. So Shen, this is where you decide. Do we have like actual knockout or like?
I'm gonna say
TV
you guys.
knockout.
I'm gonna say you
Cause,
guys
like-
don't know. You guys wouldn't know.
Shen, can I roll a force dice to see if I have TV knockout or realistic knockout?
Yes, you can roll force.
I got a 6.
That's a 6. Okay, you know for a fact that it would give them permanent brain damage and probably force them to like go to physical therapy for all. But that's not your problem, is it?
Yeah, that is not our problem.
To be honest, he lived. That's a better choice. That's
Yeah,
better
well,
than this.
Yeah, like I told you to
well,
minimize human casualties, not humans whose lives have been ruined.
Yeah, you said.
Also, there's the
Yeah,
IRS.
Like the only
You said
actual
don't
thing
kill
drained is the
anybody.
morality of it.
you didn't say we couldn't hurt them or help them. We probably
Yeah.
won't be helping them.
I'm
But we
not
don't-
gonna kill him. I'm just gonna hurt him real bad.
Hey Shen.
Yep.
While these guys are gonna try to take care of this guy, can I try to like find the other guy?
Go for it. Yeah.
Can I help
I'm gonna have
Fox
to roll
with that?
covert before doing that because you're trying to like sneak past
Oh.
this guy.
Yeah, while I do that, I'm gonna
Never mind.
use utility to get a clipboard with like a few papers on it.
That's smart.
Guys, we're letting.
That's honestly
we're-
really
we're
smart.
letting-
I want to say that the way that the clipboard works is it looks really official, but if you look at it for more than like 20 seconds or so, like it reveals that it's just
Oh, yeah.
nonsense. It's like a grocery list and keyboard mashing.
As we're
It's like
letting
keyboard
the
mashing.
black guy walk down 1966 New York on his own.
I mean, it's inside a building.
Not
No,
New
we're
York.
we're in the
we're in the
building.
dentist building.
Yeah, what first
Because
happens?
normally-
He has to fight a dentist? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is the goal.
That
That is the goal, so he would be winning.
You know, yeah, that is the goal for him to fight a dentist.
Anesthesia.
Yeah.
They have like laughing gas
Yeah.
and shit, so that shit's fucking horrifying.
Yeah.
Hey, what if we, like he said, if we could shoot him in the leg and then knock him out.
But
Yeah.
that would call people to our.
Gunshots are loud as shit, especially inside a building.
That's fair. Yeah, inside the building. Okay, so what's gonna happen? The other guy's gonna come out and we'll
Yes.
shoot him too?
Well, no, it's that
Yes.
elephant thing. You know, as an exorcist shows up and he goes, "What the fuck?" and then he fights you.
Oh. Yeah, but we were already gonna fight and kill him.
Yeah, but we don't want to minimize the casualties of human
Yeah.
lives.
I didn't. Again, leg wounds.
Moving
guys,
on.
Only semi-fatal.
Box, quick question: what are you using utility for?
He made a clipboard. He's gonna walk around like he's an IRS guy.
Yeah, like try and find the other IRS guy.
Yeah.
Although wait, Box, hold on. I'll like.
Does
Box,
your shirt?
what-
Does your like purple jacket shift into like a purple like nice shirt? That's like still
yeah,
light
I can.
purple.
Yeah,
That's
I was
fun.
like, Box, I was like, do you want to just take my jacket and I'll take yours? You want to switch jackets?
Yeah, you guys swap jackets.
Swamp jackets.
Yeah.
Like, I never knew this was so comfy.
Yeah, so the tailcoats actually fit real well on you.
This shit makes my ass look fat. That's great.
All right, yeah. You guys can take care of this guy. I'll try to take care of the other one.
Okay.
Yeah. Lucen,
Good
I
luck.
will give you what's it called? I will give you 1 additional dice on negotiation. So if you had some minus, it would become a 1
All right.
for doing a covert, for walking around like this. Like you definitely are supposed to be here. You know, business, taxes, income, etc. W-2,
Etc.
the economy, investments, Social
Alright, so-
Security, which existed in the 60s. Like it was just brand new.
So yeah, what would I need to roll to find the other guy?
Do a covert for sneaking around to find the other guy.
Ooh, not business.
Remind you have 1 more
I
dice
think-
on it, so it becomes a 1. Just roll a d6.
Man, I already missed the work.
I know.
Hey, you could always just
Oh,
play the
hey!
same thing over and over again.
I look a 6.
Oh, hey, got a 6. That's great.
Hey.
See, you sneak around perfectly fine, like just talking about business and economy, and such just over and over saying the same like 5 buzzwords you know. Box, your permission for a bit. This is funny, but also incredibly
no.
fucked up.
Oh,
You
God.
know it's bad
All
when
right.
I don't, but I didn't ask permission for any of the other things I said.
Oh God.
I mean,
This
it,
might get,
yeah, it's like
Twitch,
it,
this might get us canceled.
Yeah, would Twitch like that?
I think they'll find it
Yeah.
funny. If that's why I need your permission.
Alright,
You have to find it
You
funny,
have
too.
my permission.
That doesn't mean anything, other white
As
man.
as the group racist, you have
Hold on a
my
minute.
permission.
Now, hold on a minute.
That doesn't mean anything, the other white man. But yeah, Box, give me permission. Say it's okay.
All right. You have the pass on this one.
Okay, cool. You don't know what any of those words mean. You heard people from the other side of the diner say what these words mean. Say these
God.
words.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Shen, I have something even
You know what? Lucian wasn't a business major. You know.
Shen, I have something equally.
I mean,
fucked
you
up
said
to
that he went to clown school.
Yeah, he went to clown school. He's
For
a theater
business.
guy.
Shen, I have something equally fucked up for that.
What?
That's like, it's so fucked up that he sees it, he hears it in the diner. He was not sitting and eating in the diner. He was more than likely working at the diner.
Yeah. Terrible. Awful. Moving on.
Box, if you could do me a favor and sit at the back of the diner.
Yep, there it was. There it is.
There it is.
He got
there
it.
it is.
He did it.
God.
I am
I
blind
would-
with accent out loud. Yay!
I'd like to put seven stress.
Yay!
I would like to put 7 stress on Doc.
Yeah, you could. Rip Doc. He
Yeah.
explodes. Doc explodes.
Doc fucking dies. Well, guys,
He
I'm
falls
sorry,
over
guess
like
I'm
a
not Cain
fucking
anymore.
Fallout out character. He's like,
Guess I'm not
as the
Cain
slow
anymore,
cameras out.
guys.
Yeah, rip those out. The laser
Yeah.
gets you.
The laser fucking gets him.
But yeah, Lucian, you're able to sneak around, and you do see, like, in the back office, there's, like, a dentist main office thing, like, several... Well, you do obviously see several, like, rooms of, like, dental equipment and, like you know, like, the big dentist chairs and such. And, like, instruments and
Yeah.
such. You see, like, a big x-ray machine that's not encased in lead because they didn't know about that at the time, I don't think.
I see.
Hold on.
But, like, x-rays are super fucking dangerous, and you'll just explode. But you do also see, like, there's a, what's it called? You do see, you hear the sound of, like, something eating, like the crunching
well,
and chewing of something.
Also, Shen, if you're wondering, yes, X-ray rooms with X-rays in it were covered lined with lead walls.
Okay, cool. So it was a thing. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you hear, like, the sound of, like, the horrible crunching
Yeah.
and chewing of something. And, like, as you slowly, like, come around the corner to see, you see a gigantic man easily 8 feet tall, 3 feet wide, huge muscle bound, short or black hair, like on the top of his head, and he is chewing on what appears to be an entire human corpse. Like what was the other IRS agent? Like his shirt is still on him, but covered in blood. Just the like the top half of it separated from the bottom half, like he's been cut in half horizontally, and like he's just chewing on like the entrails of him.
Oh, so he's eating the other guy.
Yeah,
Damn.
he's literally eating an IRS agent.
Oh well, that's fine. We just have to.
He was very dead.
Oh, that works.
You guys have not yet knocked out the other IRS agent. Like this is something that Lucian sees while you guys are discussing what to do.
Oh yeah, Toad, are you gonna knock him out?
Yeah, I'm gonna go knock him out.
Yeah, you can roll force.
With my funny soldier training, I'm gonna go hiya.
And you karate chop him on the side of the neck.
Wait, quick question: do you guys have a +1 in force?
And he falls over like in Rambo.
Do you not have a +1 in force?
No, he does.
+2, but I want to make sure.
He don't say anyone else.
Well, I'll give you the help action, so you have 3 dice.
Roll a third dice if you wanna.
You know what?
Yeah, I didn't say it was hard. So yeah, you just like clunk him on the head, on the side of the neck, and he falls over like in Rambo. And I'm like, he'll be in the hospital for 6 months.
He's like,
and he figures out how to balance his body weight again. And to just like walk away. And like, oh.
I'm like, he'll forgive me in the future.
He probably doesn't even know about you.
Exactly.
You actually cracked one of the vertebrae in his neck. He'll never walk again.
Yeah.
Wait, Jack, quick question. Can I grab his clipboard?
You could, in fact. Meanwhile, we are doing this. Lucian, you see a gigantic guy. He like slowly, like he hears you walk in. And he like slowly raises his head to look at you. And like he's big, it's weird. He's not like he's obviously big, but he's not like immense. Like he's wide. He's really, really wide.
Ugh. Oh my god, it's Kaido.
No, it's more Kingpin from Spider-Verse.
Oh.
The fridge.
Oh, it's better.
Spider-Man. I love the Mets.
It's not about the taxes, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets. I love the Mets.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Sawyer looks at you and he goes, "Who might you be? What might you be doing here?"
Well, they're.
And he like takes out a small handkerchief and like wipes his mouth of a lot of blood on him.
Yes. Lucian Voss. I was here because we needed more manpower. Hold out his hand for a handshake.
Looks at your paperclip, looks at your hand. You wouldn't be one of those agents, are you?
I don't know what you mean.
I'm gonna have you roll a what's it called? Is there a lying equivalent
Hey,
for negotiation? No, there isn't.
Negotiation.
Negotiation, yeah.
Hey, if he's worried you're an agent, remember if you just hand him the board, it's gibberish.
Yeah, it's gibberish.
Yeah.
Like it's literal gibberish.
That's fine.
Four's good enough. He looks and he goes, "No, you didn't come in for the other ones. You aren't here to put me to jail, are you? Are you here for business?"
No. Yes, business.
Glad to hear. What do you need? And like he sticks out his hand for a handshake, and like what he does is like when he like he takes your hand for the handshake, and like his fingers do this really weird thing where like they curl around your palm, the like back of your hand, in a weird way.
Question.
Yep.
Were we here to help this guy or take this guy down?
You were here to prevent the IRS from getting this guy and also get rid of it and also destroy his evidence. Either take him in to like Cain or to kill him, depending.
Wait, do we know if he's a sin or just an exorcist?
He's an exorcist.
An exorcist
just kill him.
for Cain? Yeah, I'm thinking we might just kill him.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, like shakes your hand. His hands is huge. He's a big guy.
Okay. As soon as he does shake my hand,
Yep.
I would like to do a thing.
Yep.
Because within my hand
Yep.
is a joy buzzer.
Sick.
Which I will use amplified on.
Yeah. I'm gonna say roll Psyche with Amplify for damage on this.
If I,
Really give you
I am
connect.
I am resonating, so this will give me another dice for it.
Yep.
And I would like to spend a lot of sin.
Yeah. How much sin you spend?
Oh, no.
Maybe. He's gonna sin to fry this guy.
Well, I'll do the max, so I'll roll the dice 3 times.
Yeah.
He's sinning all over.
You got 3 dices to it? Got it.
Yep. Yeah. I am demonstrating.
Oh yeah, let me tell you this guy's health.
Power.
This guy has 9 health. 9 flashes of health.
Flash R 3d3.
Ooh,
Okay, 8 sin.
That's a lot of sin.
Wow.
8 sin right there.
God damn.
But I do have 5 dice right now, I believe.
5 dice. So it's amplified plus your psyche plus the 3 ED6s.
Just roll 5 6s.
If you roll 5 6s, you could just kill him instantly if you roll 4 6s and a 5.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can add anything else.
If you roll 4 6s and a 4 higher, you could just fry him. Because he only has 9 health, and you could do enough 2s.
Wait, Box, what are you hitting it with again?
A joy buzzer.
A joy buzzer.
Oh.
A hand japper.
Okay, so yeah, that.
If I had a nickel for every time somebody shook hands with an exorcist and was killed instantly for it.
Yeah, okay, hold on, wait. Box, what's your force again?
No, he's not using force, he's using psyche.
He's using a psyche, that's going
to
Psyche.
Shen said psyche.
Yep,
because
Amplify makes it use psyche.
1d6 plus another.
From just resonance.
Yep.
Another one from Amplify. And
then 3 from
Sin. 6
sin.
dice. 6 dice, actually.
6 dice.
Yep.
Alright.
If I have anything that can help here.
We're not there either.
Yeah, you're not there currently. This is happening simultaneously.
Oh wait, I can just do this. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what
bad
I do.
damage.
Hang on.
You do 3 damage to him. Like that definitely would have hurt him.
You know what? I'll do stutter. I want to see if I can get bigger.
Whoa. Yeah, roll 66s again.
Let's try that again.
Better, honestly. Better damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
4, 5.
That's 2 6s and a 4.
You do 5 damage to him as you like grab him by the hand. You're like, as you zap him on the hand. Like,
hey,
21.
You gotta hand it to me. I'm pretty shocking sometimes.
He's a Box. I'm so sorry. Something very bad is about to happen to you. Because he gets to retaliate. Yeah.
You gotta hand it to me. I'm pretty shocking sometimes. I hope you die.
Yeah.
In like
the
nicest way possible.
Oh my god!
Ooh,
I didn't even realize the hand pun. I was
hand to me. I'm pretty shocking. It's really good.
Boss, I think I have to kill you now.
See?
His 3 attack is he leans way the fuck down, like, to your eye level, and he just opens his mouth, and you see, like, his face is, like, fucked up.
Ugh.
Like, his face is, like, fucked up, like, his jaw is, like, not... It's not that his jaw is too big for his mouth, almost. Not Wapple-esque, but, like, it's horrific. It looks like, you know the Pokemon Tyrant?
Yeah.
It's like Tyrant in a human skin. And he opens his mouth, and a horrible gas, and a gas starts to, like, you hear the sound of, like, a psh of, like, compressed gas being released from his jaw. And I'm gonna have to roll a conditioning for this, for how bad the effect is.
Conditioning? Oh, no.
Yep, this is hard. This is a hard check.
Uh-oh. I got a 3.
You got a 3. Okay, so yeah, he blasts you with laughing gas, and you have the affliction of high as balls on laughing gas.
Giggle McKee.
Has mouth releases nitrous oxide.
Oh god,
yeah.
he put the Joker gas on me. He put the Joker.
Shen, I just realized
he Joker-fies
like, a
you.
much more. I realized like a more fitting description for this.
What?
From like the 3rd fucking episode. It's Axe Hand Morgan if his prosthetic jaw was flesh colored.
Yeah, kind of.
Ew.
Yeah, it's a real bad. He has a real bad underbite. Oh, but yeah, he blasts with fucking with fucking laughing gas. I believe nitrous oxide. I think.
Zach, I think.
No need to pass the gas on me.
So essentially,
you
know
currently
what galaxy gas is? You ever heard of whippets?
Yeah, it is nitrous
Whippets
oxide.
is
Yeah, it
the
is galaxy gas.
process of
No,
yep,
it's not
of
galaxy gas.
taking. No, because galaxy gas is just the food grade version
Yeah,
of nitrous oxide.
yeah.
But
It's not.
they sell
But it's
it
not food
for
grade stuff.
food.
This is medical grade.
Oh yeah, not much stronger. Just more
Universal
more of
gas.
it used.
Yeah.
You use it until they go to sleep.
Yep.
But there's also other chemicals mixed in there, and of course, they know how to keep you alive.
But yeah, he just
Doing
blasts you with
whippets
like.
is just.
But yeah, he just blasts you with chemical, with nitrous oxide, and like you are laughing. You're gonna all attacks you do are going to be hard, and everything you do is going to be hard for a little while, for like an hour.
Okay.
This is the start of the
Alright.
turn order, so I'm gonna roll a d6 for pressure. 4. This is where the rest of the gang can start showing up. Who wants to go first? As you hear like the sound of like a yelling, and you hear like some stuff is probably happening with Lucian, as you guys can probably tell.
Do you guys mind if I do?
No, go ahead.
Yep.
Okay. You guys want me to go first?
Cool. No, I'm gonna go in.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
I'm gonna take the shotgun off my back and
Yep.
immediately round the corner with it out.
Wait, hold
considering
on. Quick question: were we supposed to kill this guy or no?
Kill him or take him in, depending. It's your judgment.
We're killing
at this
him,
point.
considering we dealt
it's
5.
make a judgment call.
Judgment call.
It's not that
He
good,
ate a
right? He's just
dude.
eating. Yeah, he
Yeah,
ate.
he ate a
He
dude.
just ate a dude.
He ate a guy.
People. This isn't the SCP Foundation. We're not taking the cannibal in. We're fucking flatlining him
I
here.
was debating on
Yeah,
whether
you
or not
like
we
run
get
around
money.
the corner and you see this gigantic fucking guy who just blasted. What's it? We just blasted
So,
Lucian with
Shen.
with gas, and like Lucian's like limp in his one, like their arms, like he's still holding Lucian's arm, but like Lucian's like going limp and like
Yeah.
wacky.
Question.
By the way, the
shotgun
guy's
does
arm
too.
is super burnt.
Yeah.
Conditioning. You shoot through conditioning, correct?
No, you shoot through force.
Yeah, you shoot through force.
Do you shoot through force?
Yes, you
I
shoot
swear to
through
God.
force.
Oh, sorry, coordination.
Coordination. You can
Shooting-
substitute.
Use hand-eye coordination. Shoot, throw, catch.
Yeah, shooting is coordination.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
if I have a 2 in coordination, how many dice do I roll
You'd
with
still
the gun?
you'd still just roll coordination. It's just there's one extra slash.
No.
Okay.
The better way to put it.
Oh, okay, I know.
Yeah, it's not the
Yep,
gun.
Okay.
It's not the gun
Damage.
rolls more dice. The gun does does an additional slash.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think I'm just gonna blast him.
Yeah,
Just want him dead. So unless could I? Oh wait, no. This might be able to do more damage. 32 plus 1 plus 3.
Yeah.
Is he? I'm guessing. Sorry, I was reading something. He's not immobilized, is he?
No, he isn't.
I did not think so.
His everything
Then,
has
yeah.
like Lucian immobilized. If you want to get into it.
I don't want to stab Lucian. Unless Lucian wants to be stabbed, of course.
No,
As you
not
would.
really.
2. Okay, so I'm gonna use my shotgun with blast.
Yep.
Right, with the blast blasphemy, which takes up to 3 dice, and then I'm gonna spend an additional 2 psychic bursts and just put 5 dice into him.
Yep.
4, 4, 5.
4, 4, 5.
Wait, don't put the funny 3 letters in front of that though.
Yeah.
What? I don't. Is it like a
EDP
dog?
445, not EDP 445.
I don't know what that is.
He's the guy who wanted to,
Good.
wanted to get a cupcake. Don't worry about it. Moving on.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's good that you don't know.
It's good that you don't know.
You try to shoot him like with the shotgun blast.
I take 2 sin.
Yeah, you'll take 2 sin. You shoot with a shotgun blast, and just like the bullets just like sink into his face and chest, and like he just like walks it off. He is going to use the binder Forbidden Spirit,
Ooh.
which once we've seen you can ignore any stress taken to ignore the damage. He gets to retaliate now.
Okay.
Okay, that's not too bad for you guys. He's going to like pick up, like he still has Lucian by the arm. He's going to just like swing Lucian really fucking hard and launch him at you. So
Is that gonna hurt Both of us?
Both of you, yeah. Both Lucian and Randall take 1 stress.
Ouch.
As Lucian crashes into you. And like you knock into a fucking into like a wall, like a big pillar. So you guys will both take 1 stress. Who's going next? Randall?
Ooh, I can
question.
go next.
How real quick, do you want to not take a stress? How I could use a psychic burst here.
Don't worry about it. It's just 1 stress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll wait. Yeah.
Let me in, coach.
Sorry, Box. I'm gonna let Toad go this time.
Yep.
Wait,
All
Box,
good,
you
all
wanna go
good.
in?
No, you can go ahead.
You both said I want to go at the same time, but I figured Box already got a round of combat, so I'll let Toad go.
I was thinking like Box is effective with laughing gas. Everything is hard.
Yeah, everything's hard for
but
a
he
while.
still has to go at some point.
Yeah.
To be fair though, I did. Fuck.
Wait, Shen, would you say that they're both on the ground?
Yeah, both Lucian and Randall are on the floor.
Okay. I have a really bad idea. I have a really mean idea I could do.
He's like 40 feet down the hallway.
I can see him though, right?
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay. Shen, I'm going to move up to them, up to where they are.
Yep.
I'm going to stand on them both.
To do what exactly?
So I can activate bullet at an elevated position.
Holy shit.
Also, Raven died.
Yeah, 1 more dice for making shots in elevated position, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm here now. Yippee.
Yeah.
Time to shoot this fucking idiot.
Yeah.
With as much as I can.
Yep.
Actually, is he just standing there? Like, legitimately?
I mean, he's coming towards you guys. He's running towards you guys at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot him with both my pistols, if that's alright.
Standing there. Menacingly.
What do I roll for that?
It's coordination.
Can I make it force? Because I'm closer.
No.
Sad. I would have put my fucking force into. I would have put it into coordination otherwise, but alright, that's fine.
Yeah, no, guns are coordination. Well, melee is force.
Alright, it's 2d6, so I'm gonna roll it twice.
Yep.
6.
That is a 6. You shoot him. You shoot him for another flash. It shaves off a chunk of it shaves like one of his eyebrows on his left eye.
I just thought about it in my brain.
What?
Could I add blast to this?
You always could.
All right, I'll add 2 blasts.
Okay, 2 more dice.
I'm gonna use Sin here.
Okay.
That's 3 Sin, so
yep,
that's
3 more Sin.
And then it gets me what, 2 more d6s?
Yep, 2 more d6s.
Another 6 and a 3.
That's 2 damage. That hurts him. You shoot the bullet into him, and like it takes a chunk out of his like forehead. And it's like, ah! And like this is when he runs up, like he's on top of you guys.
That's gross.
And I mean, not literally on top of you guys, but like he's gonna do a big punch from above.
All right.
That's a 4. He's going to punch you just full force, like like haul off and hit you like right in the chest. For 2 stress, you're launched backwards.
Oh, cool! I got a fucking.
You're launched backwards like a Dragon Ball character.
No, you know that gif of the guy that got punched really hard from Durarara?
Yeah.
Who like lost all his clothing?
Oh yeah, all his pants fall off.
Yeah.
Incredible. No, what I'm picturing is you've seen the incredible video of how the fuck is this baby so strong?
Yeah. What?
It's how is this baby so strong, core?
Kind of funny.
Yeah, who's going next, Ted?
Box, you want to get in there? Because he pushed me away.
You're currently on the floor, like you landed in a big pile with your good friend. Good friend.
You had to run up with to hit Toad, which he was on top of us. So
so he's right in front of you. Like you look up in like what she sees, what he sees his way. None of you also are very much having a blast.
Oh yeah.
Like you're high as balls.
Yeah, I take my joy buzzer and latch it onto my leg, onto his leg, and say, I like to keep my shocking. It keeps them on their toes. As I gotta activate the joy buzzer again.
That's really funny. I will say that's a coordination or psyche, and if you're using if you're using amplify. If you're not using amplify, that'll be a coordination.
Yeah,
it's already amplified with it.
Yeah, it's already.
Oh yeah, it already is
amplified,
amplified. So yeah, it'll be psyche.
It's already a base 3d6 right now.
Mm-hmm. This could finish it. He's at 6.
I'll add a blast to that, so it's 4d6.
You alright? He's about a 50-50 chance of finishing this.
Get it, Box.
No.
He got
Actually,
one.
no, you don't. No, you don't, because everything's hard. Remember?
Wait. I could.
4 does not.
Hang on, I could stutter again.
You could stutter it, but you do gotta hit a 6.
God,
You have to roll.
When you take 1d3 temporal instabilities though.
Yeah.
Because this is the second time a scene, isn't it? Isn't it only once a scene?
Yep. Which means you get unstable.
Why not?
Only through the
I
power
mean,
of
fuck
time
it, when in
travel.
Rome.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'm inviting catastrophe.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Roll the damage first, then we'll do stability after. Ooh, you hate to see it.
Wait, there is a 5 there. I thought hard was
Reminder that,
5
no,
or
hard of
6.
6. Hard of 6.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Dang.
So that's
well.
an instability
You
from
could stutter
Sluts.
again.
I could.
Time
You
for
could just
instability.
keep taking sins, and you do have to roll your d3 of temporal instabilities.
Yep, roll d6.
Yep.
And then get a d3.
/R.
Well, the first one just gains him the hook.
Yeah.
Then he rolls, right?
Rolls a d3, yeah. Roll a d3.
I roll if I do it again.
But also when you first gain the hook, you
Oh,
roll a
okay,
d6.
okay. I shall roll a d6.
Yep, and then when it resolves, you also roll a d6. And then roll a d3 for how many instability you have. If you roll a 3, you'll have to roll another d6. Okay, so put
That's
2
a
on
2.
that hook. 2 slash on the hook, and you
Alright.
have a number 3. You disappear until rest. You return if there's a conflict scene. You have no memory of where you were when you return and take 2 strats. So you keep him on his toes, and he just ceased to exist. Ah!
Yeah, I'm keeping them on their toes.
Oh god.
You know what it is? You fall off a big height into the darkness and are never seen again for sure.
This is where I have my Joker arc in the background.
Yeah.
Question.
He falls into a vat.
Rules is written. He appears or when there's a conflict scene or rest. So, like, next turn order, wouldn't he reappear and then take 2 stress?
Well, no, it's scene. The conflict is one. This whole fight is one scene.
So he'll be back when we finish the fight.
Yeah.
If we rest. If we don't rest.
Back when you guys rest. Or if you get to another different fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, Box, who wants to go? I mean, Doc, actually, guaranteed.
Yeah, it would be
Doc, you're up
Doc last.
Okay.
Currently, this guy is right in front of the pot of Randall on the floor, beat to shit. Behind you, crashed into the wall, is Adonis. Lucian's gone. He went to Giga Hell.
God.
He went to time prison. What are you gonna do?
Let's see. I don't know if I have anything particularly useful in terms of blasphemy
Yeah.
for combat.
This guy's like pretty big. He's category 2 in size.
Yeah, you choose a single living being. Human size.
Yeah, strength's also category 2. He's just been rolling like shit on damage.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. I want to.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna do int to bring. Fuck, what's his name?
Who?
The guy that we're fighting.
Elephant thing.
Yeah, I'm bringing him to me.
Get it? Because he's called Elephant Thing because he's really fucking big.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was because he's the size of an elephant.
And okay, so I'm gonna do pinch. I guess let me fucking.
He's gonna pinch.
Roll. Unless he's like too in pain to be an unwilling creature.
Target is unwilling, only spending a psyche on success. Okay, yeah, I would be unwilling, so you do have to roll the psyche.
Oh god.
Not good enough. I mean, you don't spend it, but like that does eat your turn.
I just wanted to use it to attack him better.
And now he gets to retaliate.
Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna be very helpful here.
He's going to like pick up like an office chair, like from one of the like dental like office things, and he like chucks it at you at mock fuck, and it hits you for 2 stress, and you get an office chair to the face, like an entire like rolly office chair.
Wait,
what if I?
Sean, wait, he's getting an office chair thrown at him.
Yeah.
Could I try something weird?
Yeah, what?
Could I finesse catch the thing and throw it back at him?
No.
Sad. I tried.
You can do it on like your turn for something like that.
Okay.
Wait,
hold on. Wait, hold on. I
What?
can't pick up objects and move them around through the air.
Well, yeah, but that's an active thing you have to do.
Oh, sad. All right.
But now it's the start of the round, so Pressure's gonna roll for pressure dice. Ooh, a 6 on the pressure dice. That means the bad thing happens. Yay! Who here looks like they've been to the been to a like medical facility most recently of you 3?
I guess that would be me or either me or Raven, right?
Probably you.
Yeah,
Randall?
presumably. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Randy was a cop for 2 years, but like to be fair, we were all taken in by Cain. So whoever was taken in by Cain most recently,
yeah,
which would probably be
would have had to have gone. Yeah. How long has Yeah, I'm presuming so.
A couple of months maybe. You were put on Cherub Squad because you were the most. What's it called? Because you guys were put on Cherub Squad because you were most willing to like kill other exorcists.
I getcha.
Orders wise.
That is true.
Cool. Randy, he's going to like lean down to you on the floor, and he's going to bite you.
He's going to bite me.
Yeah. Ouch. That's Jesus. 5 stress as he just like bites a huge chunk out of your shoulder.
And that's damn.
And he like crunches a huge chunk out of you.
5.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Does that injure you?
No, I haven't taken any stress yet, but I do.
When I took one from
getting
what's it called, motion thrown at you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've taken 1 stress so far.
Yeah, so you're at 6. So 1 more hit will injure you.
I have something real quick.
Yeah, it just like crunches into you and it hurts really bad. It's like a lot of blood.
Ooh, I take no damage.
What for?
Loner. Dust to dust. When you take 3 or more stress from a single source, roll a d6 on a 4 plus ignore it.
Yeah, okay.
So he's currently still at 1.
Yep. Yeah, you just barely fucking don't get crunched.
This is Shen. You have to. This is my defense build where I'm meant to die from tick damage and tick damage alone.
Yeah, I'm not getting DPS checked.
I might not be able to kill anything, but I'll survive.
Who wants to go first on turn order?
Raven, what do you want?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Now of
He's at
the
7
two
out
of
of
you
9.
here,
Like he's hurt.
who wants to do a big burst of damage to him?
I have the energy for it.
Okay, I'm gonna take the defend action for Toad in case
People
he
of
fails.
Cain, lend me your energy.
Can I
Is
stand
that
on
all for your
Raven's
turn?
shoulders? He's taking the defend action.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna defend Toad and have it be Toad's turn.
Yep, defend action, he gets to do something. Uh-oh.
Wait, is that good or
Hey,
bad for us?
Randy. Bad for you.
Yeah.
Quite bad, in fact. That's the most damage that a creature can
Me.
feasibly do most of the time. Hey, Randy.
Wait, hold on. 4d6 was the fucking, like, the good thing.
Well,
What the
no,
fuck
that's-
what do you mean?
Well, no, the difference is that that this is a regular attack. On pressure, I roll a d6 and I got a 6 there. On pressure.
Oh, this is regular. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the difference between when pressure increases versus the response actions he does.
Yeah.
Randy, he's gonna grab you.
Yes.
He's gonna grab you from he's gonna grab you like both of your 2 arms with his 2 arms. And you know this this is a classic move that you've actually experienced multiple times as a player. He's going to pull as hard as he can.
Okay.
Actually, is he? No, he's gonna do something more creative. I have something more creative actually. He leans down to you and he's going to open his mouth and blast fire out of his mouth. Like incredibly flammable gas.
I'm gonna Aegis.
Yeah.
So roll stress, and then I'll answer my questions.
It's 4 stress.
Oh, it's just
4 stress?
automatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's what the d6. The d6 on this just determines damage, while the pressure determines what he does.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, pressure d6
okay.
determines what he does. Well, on his reactions, it just determines damage of what he's doing.
Oh, this is 4 stress.
Yeah, 4
Okay.
stress.
Well, then I didn't realize that. Then before I spend the psychic burst, I'll roll my d6. I accidentally double clicked. So I do take it. So then I will spend a psychic burst to cast Aegis.
Yep.
Can you reach a target in time? The target's myself. Yes. Is there any part of the environment you can use?
To shield yourself?
Yes. There was a chair thrown past me. I can use to block myself. Is your heart in this? Yes. I'm defending myself.
Okay,
so that's
that reduces it by 3.
3d6.
Yeah. So you take 1 stress.
Oh shit! I was supposed to roll 3 of these. I'll roll 2 more. A 4 and a 5. So yeah, I do take.
2, 4, 4, and 5. You only take 3 stress. So you block 3 stress. So you take 1.
Okay.
But it is an injury, I think, right? Yeah, it's an injury.
That's an
No, because I only had 1 before.
Yeah.
Yeah, he blocked the first one with dust.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm dumb. You're right. Yeah.
And then I took another one now.
Yep. Okay. But yeah, it still sets you on fire.
Oh yeah.
Like you're holding an on-fire chair and like ah. Raven, who do you want to go next? Randy.
No, I went first. Remember?
Oh, he was covering for me.
Well, yeah, I'm saying Randy. Who do you want to go next?
Oh, Toad.
Yeah,
Because I'm defending Toad.
I'm just being sure.
Yep. Shen, I have a weird idea. This guy has like a big mouth, right? I assume.
Yep.
Shen, I'm going to use utility to grab the fire extinguisher in the building.
Sick.
I can only use one. I can only use 1 blast wave per turn. But what I'm going to do, I'm gonna force this shit down his fucking mouth.
That's sick. I will allow you to roll psychic for that with an additional dice because that's creative.
Okay. I'll say, can I add that to just my force roll?
Yep. Is that quit humming so loud?
Not even humming that loud.
Yes, you are.
Okay, but either way, we can still hear it really loudly.
Yeah.
Or Mike picked it up really
What
well.
else do you want me to do, man? I'm bored.
Mute your mic.
That's my force roll with a 5, and you said 2 more dice, right?
Yep, 2 more dice.
All right, and that brings it to a 6 and a 5.
Wow. How you're finishing this?
Good God.
Like you just clunk the thing in his mouth. He's like, he's choking on a fucking fire hydrant in his mouth.
No, I'm literally I put it in there. I jump off and I fire at it.
Yeah, reminded that a fire hydrant is like bigger than an arm.
No, not a fire hydrant. A fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher. Yeah, you're right. God, I'm stupid.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna shoot.
Like a fire extinguisher is big.
Yeah, so I'm just shoving it in there as deep
Just
as I
jam it down his
can.
throat hole, and he's like,
I fucking jump off of him and just yell
his mouth is like stuck.
Jackpot! And it just fire.
Yeah, and it just explodes pressurized foam in his mouth, which just like explodes his whole head and neck and throat.
Sweet.
It's like, as like a horrible massive blood and foam. This big red mess.
All right, Sean. I'm gonna take the fucking Sonic. I'm gonna take the Sonic pose where he like finishes the mission. He says,
"Yeah, yeah." A rank. Yeah, you only got an A rank because you were fast and you guys got a lot of, but you guys did get hit a couple of times.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of rings. But yeah, he's just dead on the floor. That's what you guys gonna do now. Lucian's gone. He went to do hell.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened to Lucian.
Yeah, you don't know. He's gone.
Yeah,
no explanation.
He's gone.
Do we not have information about temporal?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
He's just gone.
Do we have rock phone? Do we have rock phones?
You do, in fact, have rock phones.
Can I scan, quote unquote, scan it?
Scan what?
You open the rock phone. And the UI is not like a smartphone. Yeah. The UI is like, God, what would it be?
You know what I'm picturing? It's like they gave us. There's like a small little book that has like the ring phones where you have to like roll that shit around.
Oh
to
yeah,
get the numbers.
It's like a Rolodex.
It's that. It's a Rolodex, but like on top of that, there's a little phone to get the codes.
God, that is kind of good, honestly.
Honestly, it would be really funny if because of Sin, Cain's technology has always been more advanced. Modern smartphones were based on the rock phone.
God, it would be. That's like the conspiracy theory that that smartphones were actually repurposed military tech.
Yeah, no, because it would make complete sense.
Oh yeah.
Especially because like the more like them that they look, the less suspicious the rock phones look.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it would be really easy to just be like, yeah, it is a smartphone, but it's the 60s, meaning you don't know how to use it. You have to make the font really big because you're old. Because you're someone born in the 60s. Born in the 50s, 40s, whatever.
Now I get what you're saying.
I know how boomers work.
Oh god, my character would be born in the fucking 40s.
Yeah.
Everybody else would be born even later. You're talking 30s or 20s for fucking Toad's character.
War. They went through the
World
War
They
II.
saw the war. Yeah.
Even older guys are definitely in the Great War, if you will.
Yeah.
Honestly, I guess I'll read the book. And,
hey, I'm not trying.
And try to Rolodex my way into like getting this shit to know how the thing scans.
Yeah, you eventually find the scanner and you're like, how do I take a picture? Is it this button? Is it that button? You're like taking a video and shit. Like,
yeah.
how do I? Is it that button? Is it this button?
So yeah, wait. Do I get it? Do I do it?
You eventually do figure out like this weird red flashing text happens when you like press the button to like scan a guy and turn him into fucking data. It says as insufficient for job. What's it called? Insufficient for mission. And destroy Sin Seed. In like red text every time you press the button. Destroy the Sin Seed.
Oh. I'm like, hey guys, do you guys know what a sin seed? Can I ask it like Siri, like what is Sin Seed?
Well, we are exorcists. We've done a mission before. We know what a Sin Seed is.
Actually, wait,
no.
We are leveled up exorcists.
Yes, a Sin Seed is the thing that every exorcist has that gives them the power to like do sin, and that's what gets crystallized into a sin mark when they die.
So do we have to like dig into this guy's body for it?
You gotta take him apart and figure out where the Sin Seed is, and then like crunch that.
All right. I'm like, all right, like Randall, help me put him in the operating room.
Give me a second.
When you
see where Lucius went? And I am gonna start looking for him.
Yeah.
I'm like, I haven't seen him.
Like I'll just check around the building, right?
All the doors are locked, no windows are broken. There's nowhere Lucian could have feasibly gone, but he's not in the building.
God fucking damn it. Do you guys know what happened to him? Did you see anything? All I know is I looked away for 1 second. Fucking
you landed on top.
Dumbass over
said
here
something about
breathing
keeping
fire on me.
Yeah, he said something about keeping them on their toes. Tried to zap the guy and then it just vanished without a trace.
Yeah, next thing I know, he's gone, and I'm getting sprayed with fire.
To be honest, I was kind of expecting it to be more sin related. Because
fair.
how else do you explain that?
But that guy was an exorcist.
I mean,
not
yeah,
a
no,
sin
it's
user,
good.
you know.
Well, I mean, like sin
An
powers,
exorcist, not a
you know
sin,
what
yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't. He never told us about vanishing. I suppose he could have teleported somewhere.
I mean,
Fucking
he was the newest
Christ.
one. He just wasn't
That's-
used to his powers just yet.
That's a lot better than what I thought happened to him.
Yep.
I mean, that's another thing we got to tell, back at HQ.
Yeah.
All right. Well, either way, Doc, do you have do you know how to actually be good at doctoring?
Can you do an autopsy?
What would you roll for autopsy?
Does an
Interfacing.
autopsy run through interfacing? Because if so, then yeah.
Interfacing would be.
I would assume it would go through interfacing.
Okay.
On the bright side, you are in a dentist office. There's plenty of medical instruments and gloves and shit.
Yeah, there's medical tools in here too. Can we get a +1 from that? From setting?
Yeah.
Suppose that's not the most asinine request
I mean,
ever.
also, to be fair, we could just grab a knife each and just start digging into his body and just start rummaging around.
What is this, fucking
maniacs.
Saw 1?
Yeah.
You've got to find a key. It's inside his chest. Just dig him open. Cut him open. He'll be fine. Totally ignoring the fact that stomach acid, melts metal.
It also just wasn't in the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It was specifically in the fucking tub with him, and it went down the drain.
Right? He said his big. He had a big head, but big.
He had a big jaw.
All right, let's. Jen, is
Get it? Because he's a dentist.
It's probably just in his mouth, like a tooth, maybe.
Maybe.
Does he?
Yeah, I'll give you guys an additional dice for that. Roll again. Roll another dice. D6 stuck. I mean, a 4 is good enough. You do find this guy had a whole bunch of fucking sin marks on him. Considering, that's why he's all fucked up visually.
Did he self-implant these?
Yeah. Don't you guys want to do a what would it be?
I mean, could we just take
investigation?
Those?
I'm gonna have you guys roll investigation for actual breakdown of things.
I have bad at investigation. Someone else has to do it.
That's my other good one.
Yay!
Yippee!
Let's go, Doc. Oh.
Hey, Raven,
Doc.
Hey, Raven, you got something for that?
Investigation?
Yeah, you're gonna give him a +1.
No, I can roll my own negative bad investigation.
No, I'll also roll my bad investigation.
Yeah, your bad investigation.
I got a 2.
That's a 2. Hey, you could get a 6-5. Nope.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. You have no fucking idea, how to get sin marks off of a person, and, let alone how to implant them. It seems like, considering this guy previously worked for Cain, he was probably the guy who knew how to implant sin marks.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't know how to implant it, but we can just cook it.
We can just yoink them.
Yeah. No, it said destroy it. I was just gonna shoot it with my shotgun. I have a 12-gauge shotgun.
Well, no, we know that sin marks are I think we even know the last thing.
Sin marks are what
can't be destroyed.
Sin marks crystallize from sin seeds.
Yeah, but they can be destroyed.
Yeah, they can be destroyed.
They want us to destroy it. Oh. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do is destroy it.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna shoot it with a 12-gauge.
With a ball crusher. Ting, 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 ting.
You shoot it with a 12-gauge shotgun, I suppose. You just blast his fucking jaw to bits.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you scan the body and the red text goes away and it says instead in green text of what X to wipe the sin away, and then you press the button to wipe the sin away and it deatomizes him.
Neat.
It decompiles him. And you guys get 1 XP point.
Let's go.
1 script each.
Let's go.
1 script each?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I'll put that in my funny little script area.
Yep.
I keep everything in resources.
1.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm putting in the resource area.
And then the phone updates a new notification. It gives you a location on a GPS of a nearby diner, and it said it's evac location.
Okay.
And it's
I'm picturing it's a small map.
Yeah, it's in fact a Google Maps situation.
No, it's a mobile fax machine where it prints out the information.
God, that's good. Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it prints out the physical map.
Yeah, I'm like, that's where we go. All right, guys, let's get. It's like, well, let's
Resolution.
clean up first.
Yeah, also.
Let's clean up first.
Clean
It's
up,
like
maybe.
we'll find. It's like,
Yeah, remember
we'll
we have to.
figure- we'll figure-
Hey,
Yeah.
what's your character's name again?
Adonis.
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 You can call me Don for short.
You could.
I might call you Don. Don. I go. My name is Randall.
Donnie.
I go by Randy.
What's up, Rand?
You shut the fuck up! You're not here.
You're in time jail. You used flux too many times.
What's good, Rand?
Oh no, Randy, not Rand. I'm not
Randy
a hand.
Luffy.
I don't.
Look, if I'm letting you call me Don, I'm calling you Rand.
Then I just won't talk to you. How about that?
Damn, that's crazy. Anyway.
That sucks because I'm driving.
I'm gonna go join our friend Lucius. I'm gonna go to time jail. Fuck you. Bye.
And he goes to time jail.
What? But yeah, fucking Raven. What is it? What is it, Randy?
We have to destroy the evidence. We need to.
I mean, like, you already
Destroy
did.
that
Yeah, you did
place.
need to do that, yeah. Well, no, you
Yeah.
destroyed the
Right,
guy.
so-
He
oh,
started,
you're-
like, logs or stuff, probably, somewhere.
I'm gonna go. Oh, Shen. Could I? God, what would like general tinkering be under?
General Tinking would be interfacing for sure.
That'd be interfacing.
Would be interfacing.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I have an idea. Oh, guys, I have an
Okay,
idea.
here. Because what I want to
really
do is I want to start a
drives
trash
half
fire. I'm gonna take out my shotgun. I'm gonna take out a shell, right, and I'm gonna hand it to Doc.
Yep.
Hey, use this to light fire in the trash can. Crack it open, drop it in there, and then I hand him my gun too. Just hit it with the stock of the gun. Should spark enough. Because if you take it open and you remove the pellets,
Yep.
right, and you just get it to pop.
Yeah, it is just gunpowder.
Yeah, it's just gunpowder.
Primer.
You light the trash can on fire, knock the trash can over, we walk out, let the place burn down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, guys, I can just hold on. He's like, oh, I got something for that.
Because I don't have any
I'm
hit points
gonna-
to light the
I'm
building
gonna
on
use
fire.
Utility one more time.
Oh, yeah, you could.
And just be like,
One
all right,
more
cool.
time.
And get the. I'm just gonna grab either whatever is. I'm gonna grab a
Yeah,
lighter.
you shwarp a lighter out of nowhere, and it just manifests.
Like I got one.
Okay, yeah, by the way, speaking of which, did you guys know that lighters were invented before matches, but matches were more popular?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a
Matches-
long
I
time,
guess
too.
matches were the newfangled thing.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Because refueling it was just kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, right, but like, which is insane.
Because you wouldn't do it yourself. Typically, you'd probably go to a store for them to do it for you, which they would charge.
Yeah.
It really depends. Yeah, if it's also why the Zippo
But you
got
can buy
popular
that.
around that
You can
time
buy
too.
a box of matches anyway. Anywhere.
Yeah. By the way, I was like, I was just getting a lighter because it could hold the light while I can. The better way to put it is like, Randy,
It's more likely to burn
Grab
down
it.
if you drop it on the floor.
I need you to grab the unconscious IRS agent in the front.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
He's like, I'm gonna let out the laughing gas, and when I do, I'm going to get out of the area.
Isn't that just offered like
throw the
giga
lighter.
flammable?
That is
Yeah.
why I'm doing it.
Fair.
Fucking, you want to blow the place? God damn. I mean, I
How else do
guess.
you want to get rid of it.
I was just gonna burn it down. I mean, the nitrous oxide tanks would go off eventually. But, like, to
are you
just
guys gonna
start
move
with
the
those
body
is
of the knocked
wild.
out guy?
Gang, I got
Of
bad
course we are. He
news.
just asked me to.
Gang, I got bad
Yeah.
news. I googled nitrous oxide. I said it's expressly labeled as non-flammable.
Oh, all right, never mind then.
Wait, non or in? Because
Non-flammable.
inflant.
Specifically
Okay.
non-flammable.
But it is reactive, isn't it?
It supports flame the same way that oxygen does, but like saying that oxygen is flammable is not what you want out of that.
Yeah, but
wait,
this is
it
pure.
It could theoretically make our fire bigger.
I mean, I guess, yeah, but like it would basically just operate the same way that like an air current would.
All right. I mean, a custom air current's kind of cool, I guess. All right, let's just put it all in one room. Let's put it all in one
Actually,
room.
while you're doing that, do you want to roll roll investigation for me?
I have a bad investigation, so that's
Anyone
two.
who wants to. Roll
Anyone
investigation.
else?
Yeah, okay.
That's a
Yeah.
6. Doc, while you're like thinking about like taking apart a shotgun shell to start a fire, you see a stack of papers like sticking out from a little like manila folder that like right next to where the body of the like first IRS agent was, the one that he ate.
Hold on. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
I'll be right back in like a few minutes.
Okay. And you see it just sticking out, like right next to it was like a very clearly a like hidden wall safe.
Oh, yo,
you
let's
can check
go.
that
I'm
out.
gonna do that.
That's something. Like an opened wall safe, like clearly what's it called? Some vintage. Was in the actual wall safe was some vintage coins, a few rolls of like cash, and also a like manila envelope with some kind of paper sticking out of it that looks like maybe important. Do you want to check out what's in the envelope?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the envelope.
You open the envelope, and what you see is a list of sales and recipients. What you see is a long list of like what's it called? It's like a spreadsheet organization wise. It's a graph chart.
Yeah.
Where it is what's it called? God, how to describe something stupid? Oh God, my brain's not working. It has a description of items sold, quantity, sold to who sold to what organization, payment amount, basically. And you see it's listing off body parts: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, mouth, teeth, skin, fingers, hands, bones. Like
Black
hundreds
market.
of them. Hundreds of them sold to repeatedly the same like 3 organizations. One is labeled Cain. One is labeled Illuminati. Adi abbreviated to what's called to LIM. And one is labeled FR.
Okay.
And interestingly, there's a second like set of papers that's almost identical to the first one, except much shorter. It appears to be a Cain copy of it, where every single one of them is sold to CA for Cain, except like cross-referencing the two like lists. A single I was sold to Cain by this guy, but Cain never received it apparently.
Oh yeah, okay. Someone intercepted the transfer.
Yep.
W.
All right. I'll let everyone know, guys. Come check this shit out. We have a problem. And I'll show them like.
Yeah, you show them the list and you see like. Now, also interestingly, it mentioned 2 other organizations on his sale list. He was not just selling to Cain. Like the whole point is this guy was a Cain like dealer.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the.
That's the reason that Cain sent you guys to go solve the problem.
Considering, I almost want to say the interference was probably done by what was it? BR? You said FR.
It was FR.
FR.
And also, looking at the actual like numbers comparison, like a lot of these parts were sold for like millions of dollars. Like there's probably hundreds of millions of dollars in sales on these papers.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So I think I want to assume that FR, seeing as they're the only one who received one, like they only have one transcript of it. I want to assume that they're probably the ones behind the interference, but that's just
yes. FR and ILM were the 2 other groups mentioned of like organization.
Yeah, that's what I want to say, but that's just conjecture for the moment.
Yeah.
But is there like? No, I guess they wouldn't keep addresses. That'd be dumb.
No, that'd be very stupid. It would just know what organization retrieved it, and then they would disperse it, as they see fit.
All right. Well, first things first, we need to do some digging on these other 2.
Yep.
See what their deal is. Problem is, if they're like Cain in origin, then the odds of gathering any information are probably nil.
Yeah. And also considering, like, you can probably guess from these like list of bodies, they're not just regular body parts; they're sin marks.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, we can definitely ask. We can definitely at least ask Cain and see if they know anything about it. But I am kind of already assuming we might not get much out of them. Where's the rock phone? Let me call Cain. Call the Cain organization.
I mean, you would call your handler.
Yeah, I know.
I'm here.
It's really funny to say, let's call Cain.
Yeah. So, did you hear any of that, or do you need to catch up?
I need to catch up.
We
What
just
happened?
got in.
Doc found a document that is stuff that this guy sold to people, and he also found a Cain copy of the records of stuff that Cain received. And for one, this guy was not just selling to Cain; he was selling to two other organizations, one ILM and one FR. A lot of stuff. And also, interestingly, the Cain records is different. Records is actually missing a single object sold from this guy that should have been sold to Cain, but Cain never received it. It was a single eye sold old November 10th, 1966.
That's weird.
Yep.
Does Doc tell this to everyone else?
Yeah, Doc told you guys
Yeah, I
about all
told
this. He goes, guys, there's some papers. Cain apparently never received this. Somehow. Also, there's two other groups involved in this.
Yeah. I have a couple of ideas of this stuff, but they're all conjecture. There's no way to prove it right now. I was going to call our handler and see if he might know anything about the other two organizations, because the only thing I have to go off of are the initials ILM and FR.
Yeah.
I think from Cain's school, and that is what I refer to as they showed us a slideshow of things that we should do, and
yeah, they did have a a projector slideshow. They did.
Yeah, I think ILM probably stands for Illuminati, which is just that's just organizations outside of Cain.
Yeah, that one makes sense. The one that I can't put together is FR.
What could it possibly mean?
French Revolution. It's the French.
My two noted enemies, Mormons and the French.
Oh, I thought that was going.
But yeah, what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna burn down the rest of this place?
Yeah, we can do that. Now that I have all these.
Actually,
Question,
machine in here.
Question, yeah, but what are you doing with this one paper? That is, it's probably evidence, but you were told to destroy evidence.
I'm
actually hold on, wait. It was the eye thing that was missing. It was sold to exactly the.
It was sold to Cain, but Cain never received it.
Cain, but Cain never received it. On the transcript, it was shown that the group initialed FR only ever received one thing.
Yep.
My current thought process is that they might have intercepted the transfer and taken it for themselves.
They received it stated as a It stated is labeled skeleton, which is interesting because normally it would be labeled as bones, which means they not just received a single bone; they received an entire skeleton.
Yeah. Goddamn. Okay.
Yeah. That's
either way,
Mark, I think.
There's something that Cain didn't get.
Yep.
And we got to figure that out because that's very important. If there is just a whole ass thin mark out there that is unaccounted for.
Man, Zach, I know this probably wasn't this isn't what you intended with the meaning of FR who only received a skeleton, of they probably also sold the eye. They're building Sands on their tail.
They've really
Did it?
That's so good.
We're gonna have a bad time. Anyway.
We really are.
I mean, considering we lost one guy, yeah.
Yeah, what are you guys gonna do now? You guys gonna burn down the place?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna set this bitch ablaze.
We should keep a note of this.
Yeah.
To be fair,
destroy evidence, but also you notice this could be a major thing. This is a conspiracy.
We were told to destroy evidence. No, what you do, copy it with your rock phone.
Well, no, because they don't know it directly in the Cain system.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is information that Cain wants.
Do you know if Cain wants it?
No, they
don't
told us
know
Cain everything in here. Meaning
if
that
Cain wants it, but I also don't know if I want Cain to have it.
But we didn't take it. We did destroy it.
You still took a picture of it.
No,
you want them to know that you saw this.
Now.
Yeah, we need to feign.
I mean, to be fair, if they didn't want us to read it, they would have directly said that. They did say just destroy it.
Yeah, they told us to
destroy it, but it doesn't mean we couldn't read it.
Who knows? It's real. Do you want to risk it on that?
Most
Like,
of the time when things are, but to be fair, we are a federal organization, right? Shen said that in this one we are directly like, obviously we're working for the government, not with the government. So like they can't say that they're working with us, but they would still say if it was top secret, don't look, not to look. 9 times out of 10, need to know information is strictly need to know, and not so lightly. No, I'm just saying.
I mean, all I'm saying is we just get a fucking piece of paper, write it down, and then burn everything, and then burn the originals.
Or we just remember it. And then, because writing it down is the same thing as keeping it, just...
Well, no, you were saying to scan it, which is a whole
issue.
Yeah.
Which is not what I'm saying.
We still have the information on you, but like not everybody who you guys work under would be able to see it immediately.
Right.
Yeah.
But either way, you're still doing the same thing. It's just going to take them longer to find out.
I'd rather take them longer to find out.
Yeah, yeah. Considering like assuming that scenario, if they find out you guys are executed, like you'd rather live a couple more weeks.
Okay, but presuming the scenario we're found out and we're executed, why not just not do it then?
Also, Randall, quick question for the actually Randall and Doc. Why does it say November 18th of this year?
I don't fucking know.
Well, no, it's October 18th. It was sold November 10th.
Yeah, again, but why is it sold in the future if we're in October 18th of 1966?
Ain't that a good question?
That's why I'm asking.
Does it? Did Shen specifically say a future date?
Yeah, I said November 10th, like on purpose.
But you don't typically write the date of a sale in the future. You write it at the time you've
when
purchased.
It happens. How strange.
What if it's Canada? What if Canada bought it? Because Canada dates are backwards.
Zach, there's not a... You're telling me there's...
Yeah, it's not an 18th month also.
No, I mean, no, because you said it was November 11th. So
yeah, no, you're saying November 10th.
October 11th. No, Jen, you said they bought it on November 11th, which means if it was backwards, like in Europe or everywhere else, it would be October 11th, October 10th.
10/11.
Yeah,
10/11.
Yeah.
Which would be a week ago.
Which would be a week ago. That's what I'm saying. If the date
which would make sense.
Canada.
Wait, Shane, quick question. Do we have any information on the guy we just murdered?
He was a guy who worked for Cain. But
was he European of European descent?
Cain.
Was he like an immigrant? Like, what the fuck is this guy?
You don't know. I mean, you could try to...
Okay.
Toad, I mean, you want to roll for racism for figuring out.
No,
hey, real quick.
By the way, Jen, yeah, hold on, Raven, go ahead, do your time first.
I'm gonna drag the IRS agent and put him in his car.
Okay.
He's outside of the building and not burnt down.
I mean, yeah, Randy, you walk out of like the unlock the door and carry this guy to his car, and like the secretary is like I was looking around, and I couldn't find the hooligan. He said, but yeah, no, the phone line's down. I called all what's it called? I called the people about that and said, hey, you gotta fix the phone line. They said, yeah, we'll get after it eventually. What are we gonna do? We kind of rely on the phone for our job,
I mean, she said that she was close.
Well, yeah, but we don't know if they're gonna. I mean,
you're probably gonna have to go somewhere and find a phone and call somebody.
Inform all of our customers. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'll get paid enough for this. I should light up a cigarette.
There, it is the 60s.
It is in fact the 60s.
You know what, Jen? You know what it is? She would be smoking Marlboros because that's the women's cigarette at the time.
The cigarette for women. We don't respect them, but we want their service. That's a joke. Yeah. That's a joke. It's kind of not a joke. It's a joke. Like
no jokes allowed.
No jokes allowed. Everything I say is serious and for real. I mean everything I say to Box, my good friend.
Yeah, Box. You know what? I'm not gonna get that close.
So I do get what you're going for, Toad. You do realize that was long after their rebrand. The 1960s advertising for Marlboros was the Marlboro Cowboy. Whatever. It was the cowboy cigarette. Anyway, no, I was just saying.
Moving on.
But I came outside.
So what are you guys gonna do with information and also maybe burn down the place? Well, Randy's talking to this lady.
You know what? I don't care what they want. I'm keeping the evidence.
Whoa. All
That
right.
works.
That's
I'm
the
not out
alter-
there.
that's the
I'm not there
alternative.
to. Yep. Zach keeps the evidence. Light the place on fire. Burn it down.
I'm
now.
in time jail.
Yep.
You are in time jail. You get no input on this.
Yeah. Well, the box let Chance write him out of the story.
I mean, it's not my fault now.
I mean, yeah, that is just the ability in Cain.
That's entirely your fault
Yeah, no.
when you think about it for like more than a second. That's literally your fault.
That is also true.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Okay.
You literally got greedy on damage. You got greedy for
Yeah.
damage.
Hey! I did my agenda. I was inviting catastrophe.
You know, fair. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, you guys are burning down the place.
Yep.
Yeah, you just like toss a lighter down there and like just walk out. As Randy is talking to this lady, she's like, my job is I don't get paid enough for this. And she like lights up the cigarette, and then the place just explodes as you guys walk out.
What the
You
fuck?
guys walk out, and like the cool guys don't look at explosions, and she's like, "What the fuck? Oh no!" And she like looks and is like, "Oh no!" And she like falls to her fucking
Damn.
knees in the parking lot.
Somebody call the
Wow.
ambulance.
Call the fire department. Oh
You went from
no!
Paid not enough to maybe not at all anymore. Shit. We just rub that in for you
We'll
real
be
quick.
Boss was in there. Yeah, you guys just load
And the
up into
phone
your
lines are
car.
down. You're gonna have to. You're gonna
Yeah.
have to leave. Ma'am, hurry! The phone lines are down. Run!
She runs off to the convenience store across the street to use their phone.
Does she look both ways? And if not, does she get hit by a car?
Oh, roll your d6.
Roll a d6.
I was about to
Oh my
joke.
God.
One means no, and yes, there's a car. That's so
Well,
sad.
that's two problems solved.
Yeah, she gets hit by a fucking car. She doesn't die, but she's probably fucked by a car.
Oh no, they have to call an ambulance.
Yeah.
What a shame.
Yeah, the guy steps
Alright,
out of his car like, oh my god! Oh no!
So we're gonna get in our car and leave.
Yeah, you guys
they
just
deal
drive-
with
We're burning everything, right?
Oh yeah. We lit the building on fire, and then I pointed out that she probably doesn't have a job anymore, and she should run to find a phone.
Yeah,
and
the
when
phone
she
line's
ran
down.
across the street,
She
she got
had to
hit by a car.
Oh no, honestly, if we just put all the stuff, all the books and all the records and stuff in a dumpster, we could just start the dumpster fire.
No, it's
No,
much
we just
fun. No,
burnt
they
the
bring
whole
up the whole
building down.
building.
Because then that gets rid of the bodies too. Because mind you, there's half an IRS
Put them
agent
in
in
there.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Okay, but if you put a body in a dumpster and light it on fire, the skeleton still remains.
Yeah, that's a
And
problem.
then-
It's much easier to say, oh yeah, there's a tragic fire at the office where two people died.
Because oh no, the building caught on fire and they were in there. Because otherwise, like,
Yeah.
how'd they get in the dumpster? Oh, they were just hanging out in there. No,
Yeah,
trust
they were
me, bro,
smoking
I
weed in the
didn't-
dumpster.
And then
Yeah.
it caught on fire and they died. They burnt to death on their own supply of weed.
Yeah.
They died how they lived, being annoying. But yeah, you guys load up into your
Getting
car
baked.
and drive away. Got baked. Incredible. But yeah, that's the end of mission. Congratulations.
Wahoo!
Man, I'm debating on doing an end session here, cause like it'd be so short. It'd be such a short session. I don't want to do that.
It's a really short session.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I can go
Oh,
another
okay.
hour and a
Okay
half or
with
so. But yeah, you guys gotta drive it back to the diner, like
The diner,
like down
yeah.
the road a couple of like a mile.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can listen to hit song. I don't know. Name a song that's 60. I don't fucking know.
A
let me find
Pantera
it.
song.
Yeah, Pantera.
Okay. Well,
I
listen
mean,
to
like early
Pantera all
Beatles
the
was
way
a
there.
thing before
Walk
Beatles was
by
good.
Pantera.
Was Walk a thing by Pantera at that point?
I don't know.
I'm googling it now.
What year did it come out?
Came out in 92.
Nope, not even fucking close, dude.
To be fair, I don't know too much older than maybe like 70s rock.
You guys listened to like the first Frank Sinatra album, because that one came out in 1966.
Yeah, I was honestly looking up.
So like before he had any of his actually like important tracks that people
Rolling
recognize.
Stones.
Yeah, Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Pink Floyd would be out by now. What year? Wait, what's the exact year?
66.
66.
66? Oh yeah, Pink Floyd.
Oh,
Pink
guys,
Flo-
guys,
wow,
guys,
actually-
we could listen to the Hanky Panky.
Yeah.
That's what we're listening to now, folks. We're listening to the
Led
Hanky Panky while we drive
Zeppelin?
around.
No, Led Zeppelin didn't come out until 68.
Nope. Yeah, I
Yep.
just saw that 2 years.
Beatles, Beach Boys, The Who, Jimi
Yeah, very
Hendrix.
early stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what, Trent? Hold on. You know what, Trent?
Pink Floyd, I love.
We're gonna listen to "California Dreamin'" by the Mamas and Papas.
Nifty. Oh yeah, you guys drive down to the diner while that's happening. If you guys want, you can count this as a rest, which would also cause Lucian to come back. Just in the car.
Yeah.
He telefrags in, he appears in the parking lot on fire.
Yeah. I just mysteriously appear like in the back seat.
Shit,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to roll 2 of those.
Yeah, no, it's like everyone's supposed to come in, and it's like everyone's like, cool. Like you're supposed to hear only 3 doors closed, and there's a 4th door, and it's like, what the fuck, Lucian? Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an easy mission.
You take 2 stress when you return. So like that
Yep.
sucks.
2d3, that's 5.
That's
that
fine.
should give me back.
Oh, hey, wait. By the way, mission's over, so everything goes back to normal, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys get all your psyche back and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
actually everything resets then.
Yep.
I think sin we lose half sin.
Does that
You lose
reset
half
sin?
sin, rounded up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm now at 3 sin.
I'm
That's
gonna
half
award
of 5
XP
off.
actually. Whoa.
Oh,
Woohoo!
you're gonna do XP stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna do XP and feats. Not
Oh, God,
feats,
feats.
traits,
Sweet.
whatever, perks.
Oh wait, we're category 2 now.
Yeah. Time for
Holy
questions of the
moly,
XP.
you right?
Did you survive? Yes, everybody gets a point for that.
Yep.
Let's go down the list. Starting with Lucian. Did you follow your first agenda item?
Yes, I did.
Whoa, what was it?
It was plastic display of power,
Yeah, it was.
which is
Yeah, you
the
did 5
massive joy
stress at the
buzzer.
start. Yeah. Did you follow at least one of your second agenda items?
Yeah, so that it was inviting catastrophe.
Yeah, you sure did.
Yeah, literally sending myself to time jail.
Yeah. Did you follow 2 or more
Yeah.
bold agenda items if you have any? Do you have other agenda items or no?
No, that I don't have any more agenda
Okay.
items.
Did you take an injury or affliction?
No.
Yes, actually.
Actually,
That's a guess.
wait. Oh yeah, I was about to say laughing gas.
So yes, actually, so that's what 4 XP for you.
Yep. Actually, wait. I might level up because of the other XP we got earlier
Yep, you
from
get
the.
an XP from scanning the corpse.
That is a level up for me.
Whoa! And also you get 5. Everyone gets 5 script for completing the mission.
Oh neat. Now we're at 6 script each.
Yep. All right. Next up, Raven. Did you survive? Yes. Randy. Did you
Yep,
follow,
I
Randy, did you
survived.
follow your first agenda item?
Yes. Protect people, Guardian.
Yep, you sure did. You protected the what's it called? You went out of your way to
used-
protect 1 of the cops and 2 the what's it called?
Me.
Yep.
I protected
also
Box
the-
when he got hit by the
secretary.
car.
Yep, and also the
I
secretary.
used to defend. Yep. So yeah, that's one more
secretary, the
XP.
IRS agent. Yep. Did you follow your second
Yeah.
agenda item?
Now I have a question. If you have multiple, can't you get XP for each one you
well,
completed?
if you have multiple agendas, you keep the bolded one, which is the second one.
Okay.
For each one that you completed, you get an XP.
Okay. So yes, we didn't leave anybody behind.
Yep.
And then let the mask slip. I'm not entirely sure what that one meant.
It's like have a
I
pretty valid
tr-
crash out.
Okay, I considered that. I didn't really find anywhere to have a valid crash
Yeah,
out.
no. Did you take an injury or affliction? I don't think so, no.
No.
No, okay. So it's that. That's what's like still like what 3, 4 XP.
Yeah.
Okay. Doc, did you survive? Yes.
Yep.
Did you follow your first agenda item? What is it? I believe.
Yours is also sorcerer, right?
Plays of power.
Yeah. Do you have any interest in displays power? No.
Unless I was gonna say, unless you count like, because I don't know if because I know like it doesn't take the psyche die if you fail it, but like I still used pinch.
No,
which,
because
like,
it didn't
in
work. Is the
flavor
thing.
text
The thing is,
is
it didn't
incredible.
work. Is the thing.
Yeah, but I don't. Well, that's
I'm gonna
why.
say
That's
no.
my question. Is like because I don't know if that's
No,
how
I'm gonna
that
say no, because
functions.
you tried to pinch it and he punched you really hard. Remember?
He didn't even punch me.
Yeah, I
He
did.
was on the floor.
I know he punched Randy.
Oh yeah, I did punch Randy. No, he also punched you. No, because he threw you at Randy, and then what's it called? Then he punched fucking what's it called?
Yeah. He never punched Doc.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
No,
What
it's
is
like
your
he punched
second
me
display
straight
power? Is
in the
that mass slip?
My second one is invite catastrophe.
Oh
which
yeah, did you invite catastrophe?
luckily I did do because I kept the evidence. We
Yeah,
were
no,
supposed to
fair,
pull
totally.
up.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, that counts for that one. You didn't take any injuries or afflictions on that. So that's what, 3 XP?
Nope.
2 XP?
Yeah, which is enough,
Yeah.
I think.
Well, actually, you only got 2, not 3, because you didn't follow your first agenda item.
Yeah. Damn it.
You only had the survived and you followed your thing. You invited
Yeah.
catastrophe. And Toad for Dawn. Survive? Yes.
I tried.
Did you follow your first in display of
Yeah.
power?
I definitely just demonstrated a flashy display of my power.
Yep, what was it?
I literally stood on my teammates and fired bullets at him using bullet.
I don't know if
I think
that's
it was
a display
pretty
of
cool.
power. That's a display of being kind of a dick.
Hold on, it was power because I
That
got
is funny.
some pretty good damage off of
But
him.
it was 2 damage. Right of that, what's it called? Right of that Lucian scale was
Also, by the
5
way,
damage.
Shen, by the way, realizing it now, I should have probably done if it went through Psyche, it would have probably did a lot more damage.
Yeah, definitely. That's what you're supposed to do,
Yeah.
idiot. I'm sorry for calling you an idiot.
Oh, okay. Oh, actually, you know what's the display of power exactly?
Don't be. Double down. Mean it.
No, my display of power is exactly. I stole $10. No.
Ain't no way.
I'm
Your
trying to
display of
think.
power is I stole $10 from no one.
Really fun.
Ain't no way. You go, yeah, it's worth $10. That's power.
No, Jen, my display.
Hey, $10 is a lot of money around these days.
in
Power was using getting
1966,
utility.
I could buy a
Getting
car with
utility
that.
to get the fire extinguisher to shove down the exorcist.
Also, yeah, it was pretty cool. All out.
That was a pretty flashy display of his power. He
Yeah.
ball gagged
Really
someone
not
with the
needed
fire
that.
extinguisher.
Yeah, fair. And did you invite catastrophe? At any point? I'll take that as a no.
You know what? No, hold on. I will say yes because my original idea for getting rid of the evidence was blowing up the place.
I mean, it still did blow
You
up.
didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
Well, no,
You-
because we put it up in flames. I was originally saying we should have blown it up with the gas canisters.
I'm gonna say no.
You didn't.
More
before we-
inviting
before we knew it.
catastrophe would be now. In Toad's defense for this one, he did leave, but it was also his idea to take the evidence.
Yeah.
It was my
Yeah.
idea. I said it
I
first.
said
I literally
also.
proclaimed it.
No,
I
you
said
no.
also.
No, you said to take the. You said no. Hold on. Raven said to scan it. I said we should just copy it and keep it for ourselves.
Yeah, and
I
Doc
mean-
actually has the evidence on him. See, I'm gonna say no on
Oh, wait,
display of
you
power
took
for
it?
that one. And you don't have an injury reflection. So that's
Yeah,
2 XP.
yeah, you left.
Cool.
Zach did take. He just straight up took the
Alright, cool.
paper
I'm at
itself.
3
Yep.
total now.
Yep. Nifty. And now we get to do perks. Traits.
Yeah, I'll say honestly, Vector is not really like a good. It's a good idea for trying to be finessey with it.
Yeah. Okay, so I got 4 of them for you guys lined up.
Yeah.
The first one is bitch.
Bitch.
I was
In the
waiting
way
for it.
that Hank Hill in King of the Hill when he punches Bobby in the head. This is bitch in a kind of super passive
Bitch.
aggressive way.
Bitch.
Bitch. Who wants it?
Do you want that one, Zach?
Who do you guys
I'm
elect to have a
debating.
bitch?
I kind of want it. I also think I might, based on vibe, might be like the worst person to use it.
Yeah, who here would passive aggressively go, bitch?
Box.
I think we give it to Box. Box, you get bitch.
Box, do you want it or no? Because if you say no, you'll
we
get
didn't really-
you'll
You're
get
the
initial on
only- I think
XP.
you're the only one that actually watched like King of the Hill.
No, I watched a fuck ton of it. Are you kidding? That was on Adult Swim
Okay.
all the time. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
There was a
I
transitory
never
period between Cartoon Network and like actually funny shows.
I was like 9 years old with insomnia. Of course I watched it.
Yep.
Dude, yeah, no,
Fair
literally.
My character is all about these kind of gags, so yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, you take it. All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here
I
it
already
is.
have the level up, so I don't need the XP point.
Here's bitch. Fun fact: I didn't learn Discord technical skills to make like a smaller font for bitch, where it's in a smaller font than the rest of it.
God.
Once per mission, while interacting with a human, you may take 1d3 sin to turn your tone into passive aggressive for the rest of the scene. That human rolls 1 less dice for the rest of the scene. Okay.
Thing is,
Not
it's
bad,
really
not
funny
bad.
in hindsight with it being 1966 on what's it called? 966 on Lucian for obvious reasons. Because it becomes less of a passive aggressive, like, oh, it's okay to, are you disrespecting me, boy? Hang on, no, sir. Of course
I
not.
don't know, am I?
No, sir, of course not. Or else you'll die.
Man, Fox, per the rules, you now, at some point, when getting harassed by the police,
Have to go,
if
bitch.
they tell you, are you disrespecting me, boy, you have to reply with, bitch.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the second one. This one's also very good. My precious power ring, gone forever!
God, that one's also good.
Oh,
Who wants
fuck
it?
was this one?
Wait, can you say that one more time?
My precious power ring, gone forever. We had it on our soundboard for a while.
God.
Did we?
I
I've
feel
never
like
heard
I
it.
ever
I
heard
think-
this.
I think it's
I
still
say we
on the
give it to
soundboard.
Toad.
My precious power ring, gone forever! I think from like Captain
I
Planet.
do not remember
Is
this.
it that? Is it
It's
that
a-
thing?
Yeah. It was the sound. It was the sound I just played.
How would I fucking know that's what it's referencing?
I do not remember this.
You know?
No, I know the sound because I have played it, but it
Yeah.
is just like I didn't know that's where it came from. All right, my precious power ring.
It's gone
It's
forever. And then you have to scream real loud.
Toad is the only one who knew this reference. Give it to Toad.
I'll take it.
I kind of agree with
No,
that.
Take it?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay, here's...
the
here
better
it
way to
is.
put it, I would take it for XP, but it's kind of pointless because I don't level up.
Alright, here it is.
Well, you can pocket it for later, guaranteeing a level up.
This one's really funny,
No,
honestly.
I mean in the sense of like I don't level up because I'm at XP 4.
Yeah.
I would be.
Well, yeah,
I
no,
would be at
you-
XP 4. If I took the XP, it would just go to 4 XP. And not
Yeah, and you need a
5.
fifth to level up.
Oh, because
Yeah.
you took an extra blasphemy. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Wait, how many experience points do you need to level up again?
4, unless you take a blasphemy, which is then is 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not like
Oh.
stress where you have to go overflow. You
Well,
just
know
get
what?
4
Yeah,
XP.
Raven, I'll be honest. I'm really fucking stupid.
Okay, I can agree. I can agree just a little bit.
I took the
I won't be too mean.
I can't retract it.
Yeah, now here it is. Read it out for the folks at home.
Yeah.
What does it do, Toad?
Okay. When an item that costs you script or at least 3 kit points is lost or destroyed, not consumed or discarded intentionally, you may activate this trait. Until the end of the scene, you gain +1 dice, a minimum 1 per script you spent to all actions that would have been made easier by that item. That action is also treated as hard because you do not have what you need. If it was already a hard check, it also becomes risky.
Yeah, so like if you're like I'm gonna
So
shoot,
essentially-
I'm gonna like lockpick, and then I break your lockpicking set for like until you get a new lockpicking set, you have 1 more dice to lockpicking, but it's hard because you're improvising.
I'm really glad I didn't take that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toad's the guy that spends everything on script.
Yeah.
Here's one that I'm guessing
I was
probably
used
Zach
to
will
it.
find really funny. The last thing he saw was the press tag.
Damn it! Oh, it's really good.
He tried to lay his hands on me, and he touched my Versace gloves. Last thing he saw was the press tag.
I'll take it.
That is one Zach has been talking about frequently. I
Yeah.
can confirm.
Last thing he saw was the price tag is really
Yeah.
good as a line.
Yeah,
Okay, you're taking
I'll
it?
Take it.
Here's the effect.
Yep. The last thing he saw was the price tag. Once per mission, you may spend 5 of your own script to automatically kill 1 exorcist or human whose remaining health is less than the number of dice you rolled for an attack this turn. Oh my
You
God.
literally smite them.
So wait,
It's crazy.
Yeah,
that is literally the last thing they see is the price tag as you throw 5 script to the void. And they are
So, Zach,
atomized.
that means you can roll 5 dice worth of damage and then spend 5 script to just, like, you can
Kill
put
a
them
guy.
to 5 and then explode them. Yeah.
Yeah, atomized to dust.
Oh my god. I'm never spending script.
Okay,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Revan, you haven't taken yours, so here's the last one that you can decide if you want it or not. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
Oh, absolutely. I am the defense guy, and my head just does that.
Nothing bad ever happens
send
to
it
the
to me.
Kennedys. Ah!
God, that's a wall of text.
They're all walls of text, to be fair.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Trait. Once permission, when you fail a risky roll, you may instead treat the roll
As if you succeeded.
treat it as if you succeeded. You then gain the hook. Nothing bad happens to the Kennedys. This hook fills by 1 every time you fail a roll. When this hook fails up, the consequences you would have felt from failing the original risky roll now happen multiplied by the number of times you've succeeded on dice since then.
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
Yeah, you prevent the one bad thing, but then but if you roll hot, like you have a super bomb on you. You have a bomb on you. Every time you roll well, something bad could happen.
That works.
The truth is you just don't want to roll 3 dice in a scene. You just don't want to roll 3 bad dice in a scene. Between rests.
Yeah.
That's awful.
You know what's funny though is
What?
that's until you fail, right? So if I roll like 5 dice like multiple times and succeed like 4 times, even if it's by 1 dice, it's just gonna get exponentially larger.
Yeah, you gotta roll hot forever.
Alternatively, though,
Yeah, the thing is,
I was
it's
gonna
the number
say-
of dice you succeeded between things. So, like, even if you rest, that number doesn't go away. That multiplier.
I was gonna say the alternative. What you really have to hope for is that you use this and then immediately fail the next one.
You have
so
to
that
Yeah,
fail
it's
yeah.
all
minimal.
3 dice in a row, because then it would be multiplied by 0.
Yeah.
Oh no, that would be super easy. All I would have to do is like I would use that and then immediately do like
Make sure for the next like 3 things that you use your worst stat.
Yeah. It's funny regardless, because, you
Oh
automatically
no,
see
it's
a
gonna be
risky roll.
hilarious.
Like, that's great.
Yeah.
The issue is that, like,
Yeah.
the consequence afterwards is you have a bomb. It really is nothing bad happens to Kennedy's. It didn't go bad, and then his car exploded. And you go, ah!
Yep.
But yeah, that's them traits. Pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah, no, this is
Well
fun.
done, character-wise.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty good. That's pretty
I
good.
will
Yep.
never spend script again.
Yeah, you just smite people. Notice really the way
I
that
will-
that way the last thing you saw was the price tag wasn't the fact that you pay those 5 script to a 30,000-year-old old vampire grandpa who beats him to death.
Yeah. Yeah. I figured as much.
I'm Dracula. I'm 30,000 fucking years old. And then he kills them. That's
But
great.
why?
Because he lives. He lives to kill. Sweating, panting, eyes bloodshot. I'm here to fuck and then to kill. In that order.
I had a joke. I had a joke, but it made it apparent that I incite all of my own
Yep.
when I get fucking backlashed for racism.
Don't do that
I
one.
incite all of my own backlash. I was gonna say if
Almost said blacklash, which is interesting.
I was gonna say if Box did this, instead of paying it to Dracula, it pays it to Blackula.
Man. With his blood eye.
God.
Yeah.
So what, do you just hunt other Blackulas? Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
Dang.
Nifty.
God.
Yeah, you guys do eventually arrive at the diner parking lot, and you see, like, standing outside of the diner parking lot, like, leaned against another car, is a man smoking a cigar. He's got white hair. He's pretty old looking.
Yeah.
He has, like, a big square suit. Like, big shoulder pads, energy. I, like, looks at your car. Slightly charred.
Oh, well, go ahead, Toad. Step out first.
Yeah, who wants to go talk to him?
Dude, Toad, it's your
Alright, I'll talk to him.
car.
Yeah, it is your car, and you
Yeah.
did drive.
Yeah,
Which
you got
clearly
Hold on,
makes
I'll look at
you the
Doc
guy who has
specifically
to.
and say, I'll look at Doc specifically and say, bitch, get out.
Yep.
You're not the one with that perk, though,
Adonis is just gonna try to like, he's gonna light up a cigarette before getting and smoke it while he walks over.
Yep.
And he's like, yellow.
Hey, how's it going?
Not much.
Report the mission. How'd it go?
Swimmingly.
Glad to hear.
Exorcist down. Minimal casual. We did have one casualty, but that wasn't due to our mistake. The Exorcist was eating him.
That is fucked up.
Yeah. The other IRS agent was precedingly knocked out and left in his car.
All right.
Secretary, on the other hand, got into a car crash. I think she's fine. A little bit too hard.
It's not a car crash. She got hit by a car.
Hit by a car.
Yeah, she ran across the
very
street and got
different
hit by a
things.
car.
Yeah. Sorry, got hit by a car. Not sure if she's probably fine. Not our fault.
Yeah, no, she lived.
I'm sure
Not our fault.
I'm sure an ambulance will be by at some point for that.
Oh no, they already called. I mean, she was originally going to go to the convenience store anyway. The guy probably called the ambulance.
All right.
What
about evidence disposal?
The entire office is in flames.
That is pretty effective.
Yeah.
Burns the paper trail.
We also left the human corpse back in there to let it burn.
Yep, he takes out his own rock phone and like starts like writing on it like send report of gas leak and that into there. Ambulance led to that. Okay. Leak of methane gas led to sudden unconsciousness by IRS agent. Already. He apparently like taps your rock phone to his rock phone to yours. And like boosts through the like 20 script. Just split between the four of you.
Alright. And it's like I'll just split it from my phone and be like, alright, 6 each. Well, 5 each, but like
5 each, yeah. You also had one script from before. Yep.
Yeah. So he's like,
you do good work.
Yeah. You think so?
Shockingly good work. Minimal casualties, very, very acceptable parameters of destruction.
Yeah. I got $4 to my name.
About right.
Yeah.
Now, real question. And he looks at you like he gets really close to you, like eye contact now, and like it's really a little uncomfortable. It's quite uncomfortable. He looks at you and goes,
I have the fucking...
He looks at you and goes, do you still stand with your czar?
You know what? He's gonna cough on his cigarette. You know, when he like pauses, he's gonna like start to huff on it a little, and he goes like he just coughs immediately when he hears that. He's like,
what? Yeah, you like drop your cigarette on the concrete. You're like, oh man.
Yeah, I drop it and I'm like, fuck, I might as well put it out. It's like, sorry, what?
You know what I'm talking about. Tell me the names. Give me the names and faces. I know for a fact that you work for Rasputin. Like, he looks freaked out. Just saying that.
I'm like, no, stop it. He's like, no, stop being a freak. Don't make me yell out if you're gay or not.
And like he leans back.
He's like, dude, I served in the Vietnam War. Like, what the fuck are you on about?
I think you and I both know where you served. And that's where he's going to like walking away back towards his car, like it's a big fucking shiny '60s ass, like grease ass, like convertible with like the big square body.
Yeah, he's like, wait, hold on, wait before you go.
Yep.
He's like, do we have like another mission or like?
We'll call on you when we need you next. For the time being, lay low. And he tosses you a like motel key, room key.
You know, that was gonna be my next question. I'm like, do we just live in our car?
Yeah, it tells you a motel room key for like a Motel 6, like down the road somewhere.
Oh, neat. Wink. Wait, only one room. Damn, for 4 guys.
Yeah. Reminder
Oh, wait.
that Exodus are not legally human.
Guys,
Yeah, I don't like damn.
Like you're not even
going-
like soldier accommodations. Like you are less than human
Well,
accommodations.
dibs on the bed.
we're going to a box. You and me can share the bed.
We gotta make a fortress of pillows so one of us doesn't lean over. And how about this? How about you don't fuck me?
No.
Guys,
My thought process is different. I can't be racist if I'm fucking a black guy.
Damn, he fetishizes them
God.
instead.
So I was gonna say, guys, we're going
Oh,
to
Doc, I didn't know you felt that
motel
way.
in 1966. This is a 50-50 shot of being the best place we've ever been, or absolute, like, we're basically living in a dumpster.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I was looking at motel prices in 1966. For Motel 6, the lowest option they had was $6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
God damn.
Yeah, about right.
But
Guys,
typically,
I
a
could,
motel
like-
room would be like $10 to $20 a night.
Yeah.
I think I could, like, I could, for no apparent reason, I could use Maze to, like, build us a better room.
You could. You could make it bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I can make a better
hold on,
room.
wait. Oh, yeah, so I'll just get
Also,
back.
Palace
I guess
User could
I'm just-
also do something very similar.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Except, it wouldn't take up physical
Oh, wait,
space. It would
so
be
yeah.
entirely in their brain. It would not really rest you,
So,
but
yeah,
it would
or-
you'd think
Or
you
hot
rested.
take, one of us just sleeps in the back seat of the car. That'll be me. I'm not going into a roach infested hotel.
I
God,
can
come
turn-
on.
I can turn-
No need to be such a loner.
I can turn this basic ass motel room into something as big as a ballroom.
Like, that's pretty nice. Honestly.
Yeah, no.
I'll say, hold on. Adonis is going to get back in the car. And he's like, all right, everyone pull out your little phones.
Yep. You all tap phones together and then split it
Yep.
4 ways.
We touch
Yeah, then we
phones.
slap it to our
We're
belt
touching
and
rocks.
yell, Kenshin, and then just like turn into transform.
Yeah, you can transformation into Power Rangers.
God.
And then you have to fight a big rubber suit monster. No, and then Elephant Things comes back as a big, giant, city-sized monster you have to fight in a robot. In a car-shaped robot.
Damn.
Yeah, you killed him once, now kill him a second time. Without the lesson.
Question,
Yeah, kill 'em.
Jen.
Yeah.
When it says you can't add anything that doesn't already exist in a building, does that mean like things that could fit in a building or things that are already in the building?
As in, you can't, like, make furniture.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has to come from somewhere.
Okay.
That does mean you theoretically could steal furniture from another.
Yeah, you could,
know
like,
what? I'm
unformed
gonna- no,
furniture
you
from
know
other
what?
people's apartment. Like,
I was
motel
gonna say,
rooms.
no, that's what we'll do.
You could, like, unform
so
their furniture.
I'll use Maze to make the room bigger, and you use your shit to steal the beds from other rooms.
God.
Yeah, hold on. I'll say, guys, hold on. Fellas, we're at. Oh, yeah, so Adonis gives everyone the credits. And it's like, all right, cool. You guys want to go and, like, get, like, you guys want to get some
Yeah, it's currently, like,
you guys
maybe
wanna eat
4
at
in the
diner a little
afternoon.
bit?
Like, you guys have, like,
Yeah,
stuff.
let's
You
go-
could go do
let's go-
stuff
let's-
if you wanted.
Yeah.
Go get
I hear
food.
I hear this place has great apple pies.
I turn.
Everyone
I'm
slowly turns to Lucian like, I'm so sorry.
I'm like,
I don't think you're getting any apple pie, man.
'Cause I
I was like-
hate you, because now I just
Yeah,
want pie.
guys, wait. I have a better idea. I'll just bring
Yeah.
the pie here.
Just bring the pie to August.
Yeah.
We are spending psychic burst on things we do not need to be spending psychic burst on.
I have $4. I could buy the pie.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, no,
Go
a
to-
pie would be less than $4.
You go
Oh, yeah.
to school in Louisiana for a few years. You forget how things are.
You learn a few things.
Yeah, sorry.
You forget how things are in New York.
I mean, honestly, it looks like it's just like honestly from being out there, it's kind of a weird mix, to be honest. Sometimes you get a glimpse of it, but it's like, now it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh well. He's like, I'll be back. You guys actually want anything specific?
Not particularly.
Get me like 4 bottles of Coca-Cola. You
Actually, I
know,
have $4.
back when they had
$4.
cocaine in them.
Do you have Coca-Cola money?
Yeah,
You
I'm
realize
sorry,
how much a
you
can of
$4? Wait. Do you
do you know?
$4 is not enough to get 4 bottles
no,
of
because
Coke
it's
and
the
also a pie?
Well, no, I'm assuming it's the pie.
Yeah.
Okay, look up a
Also,
pie from
it's New
19.
York City, so it's gonna be a little more expensive.
Yeah. I was gonna say like 25 to 30 cents, probably ballpark. If it's an entire pie.
Let's see. How many
This
slices
is such
goes
a
in pie,
fucking
roughly?
stupid thing to look up.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's
Pie
usually like
prices in
8 slices in a
1996.
pie, right?
1966.
Yeah.
Pie prices,
I
New York
know
City,
pies were like
1996.
a bigger thing than usual around these times.
Yeah.
Okay. So in I'm gonna look up Coca-Cola price 1966.
Around,
Yep.
okay, so yeah, a slice
An
of pie is
entire-
around 35 cents.
An entire large pizza, right?
Yeah.
With toppings was $1.20.
Yeah.
So
So yeah,
a full 8-slice pie, supposing they're 35 cents a slice, would be roughly $2.80.
Okay.
I can't find a price.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
For
Coca-Cola's what, like
Coca-Cola?
25 cents a bottle?
I
guess
think
ballpark 25 cents
I
a bottle,
want
probably.
to say
It's like $1
I
if
think
you
that's
each get
right.
one.
Yeah.
For a small bottle of it, hold on, from 1886 to no, that's
We
59.
should only get
How
18
much
cents
Coke
worth
cost in the 60s?
of
Okay,
Coca-Cola.
hold on. A can of Coca-Cola was about 10 cents. It's
Yeah.
about 10 cents a
Okay.
can.
yeah,
10 cents
because
a can.
right
Wait,
before the
just,
60s,
No, getting
literally,
a bottle
the Wikipedia article I found, before the 60s, a can of soda was fucking 5 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So a bottle would probably be like maybe 15 cents.
Yeah, probably.
Also, if you're
So-
wondering, yes, there were bottled versions of it from
Well, yeah, of course.
specifically
Yeah.
There's more than enough.
1966.
So I was right. I was right to make this fucking declaration.
Honestly, you have money to spare. Fuck it, get my guy
Yeah.
Coke and Hershey's bar. Hershey's out right now.
I'll just take a coffee.
Diner. That's what I'm saying. I can get the pie because it's like you can put that in a box to go, but like
Yeah.
Yeah, and
The
then you
Go
go to
food
a
looks
gas
really
station, and then
And you steal
or a
forks.
convenience
You
store.
steal plastic forks.
Doc is about to drink 4 bottles
Classic
of what
four.
is essentially cocaine in juice.
Yeah.
I mean, the cocaine bit was like kind of gone by this point.
Was it? In the
I
60s? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the
Yeah,
60s.
no, it
They were
was.
moving,
That
they were moving in like
stopped
the
by, like,
40s.
Actual coca was taken out of it surprisingly quickly. Because when it stopped being listed as a medicinal, because that's why it had it in it, was because all sodas were originally
You can
medicines.
say medicinal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it was no longer being-
Yeah, no, you can't do
Aw,
that.
damn it. Stopped in 1929. God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're about
'cause that's
40
when
years
people,
late
like-
on that. You know what Coca-Cola is. On the price,
I
I'm
mean,
use
I mean,
real
like-
cane sugar. That's something we
Yeah,
even now
it
can't
tastes
talk
better.
about.
Yeah, they get high fructose.
Real cane sugar?
Oh yeah, Don.
Sugar from cane? I
Yeah.
didn't know cane made sugar. I'm talking
Oh,
about
haha.
cane from...
CAIN.
Yeah, there we go.
No, Cane's the first department to have the fucking like sugar-free sugar alternatives.
Damn. But yeah,
Hey,
what are you buying, Toad, with your $4 or whatever, your $4.60?
So I'm getting a whole pie.
Mhm.
Guys, quick question: of pie flavor, I'm expecting like rhubarb or some shit, right?
You said apple.
Ah,
Why
good
not
old
Yeah,
apple pie?
Yeah, good
Well,
old
it
apple
was
pie.
well, it was Lucen who said apple pie, so like, you know.
Yeah, but the rest of the group is just people,
Give me
Apple pie
pie
it is.
to,
apple, yeah, sure, apple pie.
Apple pie, got it.
Hold on, he's like, Adonis is like writing this down. He's like, yeah, apple pie.
Giving
No.
a pie to someone like him in this day and age means something
Okay,
else.
but Shen, I'm dying at the fact that he's walking into a place with $4. He's gonna get about a 12-pack of Coke and apple pie and still have change.
Yeah, no, reminder that like in old timey movies, you just walk into a diner and go, I got 42 cents, what does this get me? And it gets you a whole fucking breakfast is what it gets you.
Yeah, and now mind you might only make $1
a whole
an hour.
breakfast and a cigarette.
Like comparatively,
It gets
if
you
I go work,
it gets you a full like 2 sausages, 4 eggs, and a coffee. Are you fucking kidding
yeah,
me?
no,
Yeah. Like $1 an hour back then was crazy.
Yeah.
right? Like comparatively speaking, it's fucking wild.
Yeah. oh, we only made 1/5 of what you made an hour. And he's like, well, yeah, but also houses were 130th.
Yeah, 130th the price.
God, what a
Back in my
ridiculous
day, I
number.
could buy a house with 2 apples and a horse.
Yeah. I spent the whole summer working at that parking lot in order to buy a house. I love that house. I put 6 kids in there. 4 of them died in the war.
Hilarious. Oh, wait, what was I thinking? Oh, the actual thing in my brain. Oh yeah, wait, can I get no.
Oh yeah,
So,
Shen.
A 12-pack of Coke,
Yep.
a pie, a whole apple
An
pie.
entire apple pie, yep.
And can I get like a as much bacon as I can for the rest of the money?
God damn.
Certainly, yeah,
that's a lot of bacon.
yeah, that's like 2 pounds of
That's
bacon.
a lot of bacon.
You know what? You're right.
They give you the entire pig.
Yeah, a pound of bacon would be like $1, probably.
Bacon,
Like,
egg, and
like,
cheese.
like you're,
You know what,
okay, with that, you're asking
Bacon,
for an
egg, and
entire tray of bacon and eggs.
You're right. Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, don't forget the
Let's get some bacon.
cheese.
Let's get some steak. Let's get some ground beef. Let's get some eggs.
You know what's fucked up, guys? In 1966,
Yep.
a pound of bacon
Yep.
only cost 82 cents.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, you're talking
We
like
gotta
10
kill
pounds
like
of
Richard
bacon.
Nixon. We gotta like do something about
Like-
this.
my God, like you're getting an entire like business meetings worth of food.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I would like to read.
Okay, you guys, you wanna know what the
the president
fucked
in
up thing is?
1966?
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah, Lyndon B. Johnson.
No,
in 66. It wasn't until I believe 68 where he has to actually go up against Nixon.
Yeah, and then he loses.
No, that's what Shen was.
That's what I'm saying.
What Shen
Yeah,
was
we need to
referencing
kill Nixon.
was that
We need to stop
he
this.
ruined it afterwards.
Oh,
Like
So that we
immediately.
don't turn into what we are. Yeah.
Like immediately.
Uh-huh.
Like within a year.
Kill.
Within a year.
Yeah. Wait, Shen, they're no diner, but they have lasagna.
Yeah, they would have a lasagna. Here's a whole 5 plates of lasagna.
no.
That'll be 8 cents.
Yeah, dude. At this point, you know what's fucked up is I know you were joking about how much stuff you wanted to get. Like,
No,
but,
no,
like,
you can get all this.
theoretically- Yeah, with the
Wait,
prices.
oh,
with
in his
the
ballpark.
prices, we could
$4.
already.
All right, hold on. Wait.
Very accurate.
Shen, all right, hold on. Sorry, just to make this
Yep.
bit short, we're getting just the pie
Okay.
and
Pie soda
just the
lasagna.
Pie, soda, lasagna.
and the can and the pack of soda.
Okay.
And the
cool.
lasagna.
That'll be
Yeah,
$2.
not the lasagna.
That'll be $2.
No, but I want the lasagna. But
That'll
I'm
be $2.
hungry for
No,
sustenance. Not.
But Raven, hear me out. Hear me out.
Uh-huh.
Where are they gonna fucking put it?
Yeah.
The
That'll
same
be
where the same place they're gonna put the
That'll
pie.
be $1.04.
dumbass.
$1.04.
Yeah, but you can put it in a box.
Yeah, you can put a lasagna in a box.
I'll put lasagna in
Whatever,
your
put
box.
So I'll just go.
They
box
didn't
your
have
lasagna.
aluminum foil back then.
I'll
Thank
box
you.
your lasagna.
I don't want you to box my lasagna.
I'm gonna punch your lasagna.
We have lunch and we have dinner, folks. Who
Yep. Dinner required.
wants to hold it?
You guys split up and you guys drive.
I'll hold the lasagna.
It's like 5 p.m. at this point.
The entire
Actually,
thing.
while that's happening,
Yeah.
everybody both in the car waiting on what's it called? Waiting on. Oh god, I'm stupid. Waiting on Dawn to return, and also Dawn. Roll a investigation, everyone.
Okay. Yeah, one.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 2.
I think no, Chen. I forget divine agony.
They have divine agony.
After a mission, right?
Yeah, you could use divine
It
agony.
you can only
Is
use
that
it
after
once
mission?
though. It resets. No. It resets at the end of session.
After a mission.
At the end of session.
Divine agony is
Okay,
per
fine.
session.
Very cool. I have 3 divine agonies, but I'm not sure when this.
And divine agony is every time you roll a 1, right?
You
Yep.
lose them. You lose them at the end of a session, and you can only use them once during a session.
I just
Yeah,
want to see if I'm just debating on whether or not
You can only do one
because
agony.
it still gets the lowest.
Honestly,
one,
Shen,
but
how much longer? How much longer
too
is this
long.
session going, Shen?
Not too long.
Okay, then yeah, fuck it. I'll divine agony this investigation.
Ooh,
I didn't see
bad.
shit.
You didn't see shit.
I didn't see
Oh,
shit.
You're
I
like,
didn't see
damn,
fuck.
that
I
sun
didn't
sure
see
is
shit.
bright.
No fuck.
You say that
I'll
sun
do it.
sure is bright.
Man, that
No,
ocean
it is.
sure is loud today.
Toad got a 6.
I'll do it.
So just Dawn, I think. Did
I
Box
am
roll?
getting-
Box roll a 3.
I mean, Yeah, I rolled a 3.
So just Dawn, you're
fine
like waiting on, as she gets you like the pie and all the stuff like boxed up for you, and like you look out like the window, like facing towards like facing towards like the main city of New York from Staten Island, and what you see is this bright fucking light, like incredibly bright. You're like that's the sun setting, and you're like, wait, it's 4:30, and that's bright as shit.
Damn, I mean, like, he's like, damn, I know it's October. Like, fuck.
Yeah, the sun's setting at 4:30. Wait, that's to the east of us. The sun sets in the west.
Whoa.
Yeah, this huge bright light on around Manhattan, New York that you can see from here, like over the waterline. Just this bright fucking light. And then you see that the Skyline has like a bunch of cities, like, you know, it's dotted with cities, that's the whole thing. It's just gone.
Mm-hmm.
You said the city skyline is gone?
It's gone. Flat. Fell below the horizon. Gone.
Oh, I think I know what that is, but I don't know why.
Yeah. Think about the date.
Yeah.
October 18th. But that's not for like 40 years, though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Who knows? That's
well, not I. I didn't notice anything.
Well,
that ocean sure was loud.
Yeah. That's what you said. You saw the sun sure was bright.
Yeah, Shen, you know what it is? I immediately grab everything and I just sprint back into the car.
I mean, your immediate thought is something along the lines of, oh fuck, that's a nuclear bomb. They nuked New York.
No, that's what I immediately thought. I'm like, what do I do?
Yeah.
My first brain thought.
Yeah, you're immediately carrying like boxes of stuff around the car, dropping half your shit.
I'm dropping the soda. I'm keeping the pie.
You drop like half the cans fall out of the like little plastic ring.
Yeah, no, you know what? It's those plastic milk containers, but it's full.
I get out of the car. I see him running. I get out of the car. I run over, save the lasagna, get back in the car.
I'm like, buckle in, folks. We need to go find the nearest bomb shelter.
What are you talking about?
What?
Got him cover under a desk.
Mean,
You'll be fine. Hide under a desk.
He's like,
what? Why would we need a bomb shelter, Don?
The sun does not set from this direction.
Oh, you think that's well? Hey, they gotta have plenty of refrigerators inside there, right?
The sun doesn't set in the east.
That movie didn't come out yet.
Exactly. That movie was based on this. Yeah, no, that movie was based on this event. It's like.
This is a canon event.
No. I mean, New York getting lazy is probably a canon event.
Can I make a psyche roll?
Go for it, yeah. Roll psyche.
Wait, do I know this thing is a bomb? I rolled a 6.
You have no idea. I mean, you just know it's a bright-ass light. It's like from a billion miles away, to be fair.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to call our handler from our rock phone. Is it still going?
I mean I'll roll psyche.
It, like, gets really bright for like a couple of seconds and then it just goes away.
Is it just stay away?
Yeah.
Okay, question, Shen. When I look out into the distance, because I'm assuming, does it look like there's a shockwave? Like, what would you describe the?
No, there's no shockwave. Like, it's
okay,
because usually the skyline's just gone, like wiped out.
Okay, because usually you can see.
Yeah,
like, just from the pure amount of rubble running towards you. Okay, it probably would be quick.
It's not the city, like, collapsed. It's that it just got, like, out of existence by a laser.
No, I get that, but because we didn't notice and we think it's a bomb, that's what I was saying, is, like, bomb-wise, I think I would be able to deduce it's not a bomb, because there's no shockwaves, there's no nothing, it's just there and then gone. Yeah, I would absolutely agree.
This is a really bright flash of light and then it's just gone.
Honestly, Don, if you didn't think we should bring up the bomb or if you didn't think we should bring up the evidence, why do you think we should bring up this to them?
Shen, was the city gone, or is that, Shen, is the city gone, or is it just a bright light?
The city's gone, yeah.
City's gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, Randall, the city's gone.
Yeah.
Someone should know.
Yeah.
I'm sure they know it's an entire city.
So
yeah, they would probably need to talk to an agent on scene, which is what we are.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Don is like, everyone eat your food as quickly as you can. You're not going to have much time after this.
Yeah, you're going to call up your handler.
Yeah, Colin.
I tried to
Eat
talk you out
entire
of
pie.
it. This is gonna get us killed, by the way, Toad.
It rings for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
Because
like an
mind you,
uncomfortable amount of time. It's like, boop,
Oh.
boop, boop, and an answer, and it's like, "Did you do this?" And it is in fact the voice actor handler that you just talked to.
He's like, hey Randall, you want to talk to this guy?
does anybody want to talk to this guy? You called him.
Yeah, but he like doesn't like me, so I'm like, can someone else talk to him? Like,
What do you do? Is this all part of your plan? And they suddenly moving? Are they moving against us? Is this war? Do we have to do something about this?
I take the phone. Hey, it's me.
Thanks,
It's Randall.
Randy, as superior officer, I order you to kill Don. Do it. Do it now.
I mean, I guess if I have to.
He's an enemy. He's the enemy.
My shotgun.
What the fuck?
Okay, I can do that later though, boss. I got some questions. What are we supposed to do next?
What are we supposed to do next? What are we supposed to fucking do next? Look at New York, it's gone! It's gone!
Yeah, I didn't know if we were supposed to know that or not. We weren't supposed to know about what's happening in the building, so I didn't want to, kiss and tell. Yeah, I noticed New York's gone, boss. What do we do about that?
I don't know. I gotta go at higher ups on this. I'm getting a lot of calls.
Mind you, we're pretty far out. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, no,
we just finished a mission, and we were getting lasagna.
Yeah.
Or, well, Don was attempting to, and failing. I might shoot him like you said. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, I know. That's why I stepped in, is because you were failing.
Don't know who did this. And like you're like flipping through pages, and there's like 5 more phones ringing in the background. And like, shit. Oh man, what do we do? Oh man.
And you took this a completely different way than I was expecting. I thought I was gonna have to passively bring up New York being gone, and then him being like, "Why the fuck do you know that?"
Well, no.
Because if it was the laser, we would get in trouble for seeing that.
Well, no, that's why this guy's in such a fucking panic, because the laser isn't supposed to be doing that. For obvious reasons. He's not supposed to level New York instantly.
That's not a button on the board? You don't press that like once a month?
Yeah, one button is kill the sin, one button is remove the stain.
God. It specifically targets New York every time you press remove the stain.
You're on New York like 8 at this point. It's like Tokyo 4 in Evangelion.
No matter what they do, they won't stop rebuilding New York. It's not like Cain is doing it. New Yorkers are just materializing and rebuilding New York.
They're like cockroaches.
Coming out of the subways.
They come out of the subway and said, well, time to build it back up, I guess.
I mean, there's somewhere else they could come out of, but I'm not going to say for obvious reasons. Moving on.
Am I at?
No.
God.
Yeah, he gets like 5 more. He's getting like 5 more phone calls back on. Shit. So sorry. People much more important than you are calling in. I gotta deal with them. Hold your position. Stay at the motel. You should be somewhat safe. Hopefully.
Oh, hopefully, yeah.
Best of luck. You're gonna be on your own for a little while. I'll call you when I get a minute. And actually figure out what the plan is.
Are we cleared to do any necessary exorcist work? Sin removal, exorcist.
Yes, please. Any sin activity you guys pick up on your own, that's on you to figure out.
We'll attempt to apprehend any unknown exorcist we see. With something that bad on the line, I suppose we might want to bring him in alive for questioning.
Yeah, I'll send in reinforcements at some point. Hopefully.
I appreciate it.
Fuck.
We'll hold tight.
Godspeed, then he hangs up.
Thank you. Hang up. So I look back at the guys. So guys, we just got a mini vacation.
Pog. Guys.
Yeah.
And all it cost was 4.6 million human lives.
I know that's what I was about to say.
Honestly, do you think they're allowed to just leave New York? I don't think I want to stay here in case something like this happens again.
Well, you know what they say. Lightning doesn't strike the same spot twice, nor does it strike right next to it either.
Which I should definitely head over into main New York. For sure. You'll be fine.
Randy, we have psychic powers. I think lightning can strike twice. If it's us involved.
That's why we're not getting involved. We were told to stay here, finish our lasagna.
Yeah, generally hold your position. Deal with any sin activity within the area. We'll send reinforcements.
I mean, I guess if we want to take,
hopefully.
we could take. Funny enough, we could take shifts.
Yeah.
take shifts, driving around using Psyche.
What's your idea, Don?
What's your idea, Don?
I think.
Tell us the idea, Don.
One of us should get a checkbook, and 2, we get money from said checkbook. We get cash, and with the cash, we go to a strip club.
You want to do the thing that you did at the beginning of the campaign, just again now at the end.
What we do
Yes.
is we get a high interest warranty for millions of dollars, and we hope that company collapses in the next 20 years, which it will. Which means that we have a bunch of debt that will never be paid off. That will never need to be collected.
Oh no, fucking.
I mean, buy a house for $400.
Don is just saying like, hey, we should go to the strip club. Fuck it.
And then we sell it at home for $400,000.
Oh yeah, I was looking some stuff up.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do now?
You guys want to know how much bread you could buy with $10 in 1966?
6 loaves, I'm gonna guess. Ballpark.
No.
50 loaves.
Oh, God. We need to fight. I need to go to hell to go fight Richard Nixon.
Like top of the line car was like $2,400.
God, my shitty ass Camry is $1,900.
I know, right?
Wait, how much was it?
$1,900.
The top of the line car was $2,400.
That I bought used. It has a big dent in the front of it.
My Tahoe.
Keep in mind, I got a discount on it because I bought it from a family friend. My Trailblazer was $2,000.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, my Tahoe is only 2 years younger than me. It is 20 years old, right? That's how much the fucking sell value was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like it's worth. That's insane.
Insane.
God damn.
We need to fight Richard Nixon as a group.
Yeah, no.
Gang, I think I know what the next boss will be. We've established Joseph Smith, now the next boss is Richard Nixon.
Did that make mine Ronald Reagan?
No. What? Maybe?
I mean, throw him on there.
Ronald Reagan!
He didn't help at all. He's part of the problem. Yeah.
God, it'd be so easy to make one of the. God, at this rate, I should make one of the traits be we need to fight Richard Nixon. That's like a
We
trait.
need to fight Richard Nixon.
That's the secret boss of this arc.
Hilarious.
Secret boss Richard Nixon.
Oh,
You get the
fellas,
feat.
we-
We need to.
fellas.
You get the fight. Arrgh.
Fellas, we have 24 script collectively. What do you think we should do with that?
You do got a lot of script.
I'm gonna spend mine on a cash card, and then I'm gonna use on cash, right? And then I'm gonna use that cash to buy stocks in Ford and wait.
Yeah, here they do take checks.
I'd say basically, I'm gonna say the way that a cash card works for this is that like a single script is worth roughly $100 equivalency.
God damn,
Oh my
that's
God.
amazing.
Let's just all put stock in Ford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could put $600.
Buy Bitcoin! Buy
Buy
Bitcoin!
Bitcoin.
I could buy 500 loaves of bread.
Okay, but like I could.
500 bread.
I swear.
500.
How many breads have you eaten?
Okay, but you do realize if you were to put $600 into Ford in 1960 and wait till
Guys,
20 years, you'd be a millionaire.
Well, yeah,
fellas,
no
hear me
shit.
out. Fellas, hear me out.
Yep, what's up?
If we complete one more mission and use and not spend a single script, we can get some silver to get one person retired.
Yeah, we
That
could get one
works.
person in
Holy
retirement.
shit.
Don't worry, because of racial stereotypes, Lucius won't make it through the next mission.
Yeah, Lucian won't make it to the next mission. He dies first, as we know.
Totally.
It'd be fucked up by 2 for 2 on killing Box first.
It would be fun. It would also be fun.
I mean, the real trick, Box, simply don't make yourself the one who needs to be killed. Don't give yourself death flags.
Oh yeah, to be fair, you
It's so
both
hard
times-
not to.
The first time you picked the guy who took infinite stress to keep re-rolling. Now
Yeah.
you're the guy that just purposely incites chaos. You took 4 temporal instabilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking wild. Madman.
I mean,
Gabe's gonna
we
cease
could
to
also
exist
Do what I do.
at this rate.
Do what I do. Become an unkillable brick wall. Shen's gonna hate fighting me.
But yeah, what are you guys actually
that's
gonna
crazy.
do?
Oh, yeah,
we go
Shen, by
back
the
home,
way.
go back
Yep.
to the hotel, the motel, and eat our food.
Yeah,
and
Motel
chill.
6, eat your
Yeah.
food, and maybe talk strategy.
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna
what-
go essentially rest. I guess sleep. You know, it is the end of the day. I guess we'll pack it up and start working
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I'm gonna call this the end of the session. Probably.
Yippee!
Yeah.
That works. Shen, just so you know, I did level up. I put that level up. Since mission was over, I changed my
Yep,
background
go for it.
and then I put a level up. So I now have I now have Loner, Guardian, and Temperance.
Bye everyone. I'm gonna end the stream now. Hope you guys enjoyed
Bye, everyone.
the pilot for season 2,
Bye.
arc 2. Interesting
Pilot
stuff
for
happening.
season 2.
have
I
a
mean,
good
is
one.
it not?
No.
I said a bunch of
Holy-
interesting mysteries. How the fuck did 1, a guy sell something in the future, and 2, a fucking laser from 45 years in the future show up? Yeah.
It's just to get flux ethers, 100%.
Goodbye, everyone. Bye.